Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
The other thing I wanted to say is I heard Mason Morales talking about Dom and sub. Morales, I guarantee you're a sub, man.
Listen, here we go, the day before the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July weekend as we get it going. If you're out of work and you're sitting in traffic or you're running around picking up stuff from the market for the barbecues tomorrow, keep us locked in. Mason and Ireland will get you through it. And all the reaction. LeBron signs that deal 2 years, yo. We'll hear what the voice of the Lakers, Johnny I, thinks. Mace is here with all his wackiness, and Pepe Montilla, and the Lakers world champion that's been in the news quite a bit this week, Michael Thompson. MT will be here, and MT's going to tell us how excited he is to be part of All-Star Friday night, next Friday night at the West Covina Sportsplex. Yes, MT and Pepe in the booth with me. That's going to be fun and frivolity, tomfoolery, and hijinks. Let's get to it. Celebrating their 20th year at ESPN LA, the Hall of Famers, the biggest show on the radio.
We're talking about Bronny in the second round, and we're going to draft our All-Star. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Mason and Ireland, July 3rd, right now.
Good afternoon. So, right off the bat, before all hell breaks loose here, and it will when Pepe and Michael get in here.
Pepe's here. He's in the building. Michael's on his way. Michael said he'll be here about 1:30.
So there is this brand new cool thing in Inglewood called COSM, C-O-S-M, COSM. And it is a shared reality space. It is supposed to be just amazing. I haven't had a chance to be there. You haven't been there yet.
No.
But they are.
Looking forward to it.
UFC 304 is playing there, the welterweight title between Leon Edwards and Bilal Muhammad on July the 27th. You can be there if you can identify the lie of the day. Now, it's very, very tricky today because I'm going to lie and John's going to lie. Each person who figures out a lie at 3:30 will actually wind up going to COSM for UFC 304. So there is your deal. Make sure you're paying attention to absolutely everything. So the big news of the day, John. LeBron James has signed his contract. We fully anticipated that was going to happen, and that is the trifecta that we expected all along, which was podcast partner as head coach, son on the roster, and him with a big new deal. This is completely expected.
Yeah, and I think that this is kind of what I thought he would do, and everybody's announcing it as a 2-year deal. It's really a 1-year deal.
1 and 1,
because he has an option to get out of it like he had this year. And if things go well this year, he'll probably opt out and go back for more. It walks them right up to the second apron. I actually think that they're right now
slightly in it by $1 million or $2 million, something like that. Yeah.
But they can still get under it. So I think that probably when all these terms come out in the wash,
right,
that they'll be able to get back under it. But who knows?
But the bottom line is the Lakers have done nothing this offseason. Nothing. Not a thing.
Most teams have done nothing.
Well, there are teams that have gotten better.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
Who else?
I would argue that the Knicks have gotten better. I know they lost Hartenstein, but I think they added Bridges. I think
the Hartenstein loss is massive for them.
In the end,
Pelicans have gotten better.
Now, how?
They got DeJounte Murray to go along with Zion.
But they're giving up Valanciunas and they might trade Ingram. I mean,
that's still
right. But
better.
Here's the thing: there are players changing teams. None of them are. We're not getting any of them. Nothing has happened.
Right.
I like Dalton Connect. I think it's a great draft pick. And people are saying, "Well, we did get Dalton Connect. We were going to get a draft pick." They've done nothing other than that.
See, you just.
Well, you're saying they could have traded the draft pick.
I thought they were going to trade the draft pick.
They certainly could have.
I thought they were going to trade all three of them.
They've got two more they could trade.
So what's happening? It's strange. I guess Andy and Brian Gregg are coming in here tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Friday.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So what they've been arguing for years is for the Lakers to draft and develop.
Right.
That look, the Lakers always try and do shortcuts. They always trade all their picks.
Sure.
That's what I want. I want them to trade all their picks to get guys.
Right. You don't believe in picks.
But they're going the other way. They're not with me on this.
You're saying Andy...
They're going the Andy and Brian way.
So they are for doing nothing except draft players. In other words, don't find ways to improve the roster.
And didn't trade any of the picks.
Because I'll tell you what, I am super frustrated by this. I'm incredibly frustrated. All those names, all those guys that we talked about that could help, that wound up else, all that stuff. I mean, honestly, the Lakers did nothing.
Okay, so
nothing.
Let's look at what got done. Okay, around the league. Would you have? Did you want Clay for 4 years, $80 million?
No.
So there's a no.
If in fact that was the offer, no.
Did you want Paul George for $53 million when he's 38?
Well, we had that was never a consideration. We never could have gotten Paul George. We were over the salary
but
cap.
You're
so
saying all these guys, when the Lakers didn't get any of them. Who would you have wanted them to get that went to another team?
DeJounte Murray, who was supposed to be here. So
you would have traded Austin Reeves and the 3 picks for DeJounte Murray because that's what they wanted.
Don't know what
that's
the deal
what Atlanta
was.
wanted.
You know for a fact that is exactly what Atlanta wanted.
I do.
Because they got less.
I've said it for
They got less from New Orleans.
What Atlanta was insisting on was maybe Austin Reeves and 2 picks.
Right, but John, you can get all into these weeds. The fact is something had to happen. They had to do something. But they haven't done a damn thing.
Right, what I'm asking you is what happened that you wish they would have done? I
wish they would go get Jeremy Grant. I wish they would have.
They still might.
Well, we'll see. I'd say they're right up against the apron. It becomes very difficult. This is why I said today, why didn't LeBron wait to sign his deal until they could get somebody in the mid-level exception? Is that not what they could have done? In other words, could they have a mid-level exception?
Right.
Right? Before LeBron signs. They have that available.
Pretend you're LeBron.
Right.
In order for LeBron to activate the mid-level exception, he had to take a $25 million pay cut. Who that moved is worth taking a $25 million pay cut for? He offered to do it for Clay. They didn't get him.
He offered to do it to Harden. They offered to do it to Valanciunas.
Right.
Yeah.
And so none of the Lakers didn't get any of these guys. So if you're LeBron, would you just say, take 25? This is what happened with Kobe. Kobe agreed to take a cut, and they spent it on Timofey Mozgov and Luol Deng.
Thanks, Mitch Kupchak.
So I kind of see it from LeBron's side here. Like, okay, I'll help you, but not so you can go out and sign Deng and Mozgov.
But why does LeBron want to sit here with the same roster as last year, knowing that they were a play-in team and out in the first round? Why do you want to stay here in the same? I mean, honestly, how do you? It is malpractice on the part of Rob Pelinka to have not done a thing to improve this team. The team is not better than last year. The team is the same. You're getting better or you're getting worse. They're getting worse.
So they're bringing everybody back from a year ago, and they're adding Dalton Connect. How are they worse?
Are they a playoff team?
They were last year.
They were a play-in team. Are they a playoff team?
Well,
do they get to the 6?
They won the play-in tournament.
Right. Do they get to the 6? Can they avoid? See, it's going to be very difficult. This is exactly the team we saw this year. There's been no changes. Why are we running this back? You can't run back a team that is a play-in team. Why run them back?
Everything you just said, everything, that whole rant, you could apply to the Warriors, to the Clippers.
The Warriors are going into a rebuild.
All right, so maybe we are too. I don't know.
The Clippers are too.
Right, so it's
in other words, I don't want to be the rebuild team. I want to be the team that's going for it right now. You got LeBron James in the sunset of his career.
Is Denver getting better or worse?
Denver's the best team in the West. Period.
Are they getting better or worse?
They lost KCP, so a little worse.
Okay, and they lost Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
They might get Westbrook, but you probably think that will make them worse.
I think that will make them worse. I don't want any part of Westbrook.
So let's look at the West. Oklahoma City, better for sure.
Yeah.
Minnesota, standing pat, but they were good last year, so they're good.
Yeah.
All right. Dallas, good, and maybe a little better with Clay. So there's your top 3. Okay.
Right.
Everybody else, once you get past that, didn't get better. The Lakers didn't necessarily get better. The Clippers didn't get better. Nobody got better.
Well, the Clippers got worse.
Okay, but last year they were the 4.
Right.
So,
but I mean they got worse, so they're falling.
All right. So what you asked me before is, are they a playoff team? Once you get past 1, 2, and 3, who's the 4? The Lakers have a chance to be that.
You said, did you include Denver in that list?
I did. I think Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver.
Right.
Right. Okay. They're all good.
OKC, Dallas.
OKC, Minnesota, Denver, Dallas. Okay, 4. So who's the 5? The 5 and 6 are wide open.
Yeah, the 5 and 6 are fairly open. The
Now,
Clippers
to your
are gonna
point,
fall. I think Phoenix is a grease fire. I don't think that's ever going to work.
I agree. Portland didn't do anything. Utah didn't do anything. Greg likes New Orleans, but I'm not scared of them.
I like New Orleans, and I like the Kings, too. The Kings are a better team than the Lakers.
But what did they do to address playing Denver? You know at some point you're going to play Denver again. Why did they not do anything? We know what it looks like. We've seen Denver 2 years in a row in the playoffs. We know what that looks like. Why would you not try to address that in some friggin' way?
I don't know the answer to that. But what I'm saying is the West, if you look at it, is 3 or 4 teams are going to be really good. Past that, it's wide open.
Right, but did they crack the championship code by doing nothing?
I don't know. But I mean,
no! The answer's no!
You're right. Okay, so let me ask you, did the Clippers?
No,
Did
the Clippers are rebuilding. The Suns suck.
Right.
They tried to do but why are we trying to model ourselves after the Clippers and the Suns? Why aren't we modeling ourselves at the team with the teams at the top of the West?
Right, here's the argument for what they did.
For what can the argument be?
Here it is. Last year, that starting lineup at the end of the season went 18-6. Okay?
Right.
Then they ran into the worst possible matchup they could and lost to Denver.
Yep.
I don't necessarily think, unless they draw Oklahoma City in round 1, I think they can be competitive in any other series.
I don't think they can beat Denver. I've seen the movie. I've seen it a whole bunch of times. The movie is it's in reruns. I've seen this movie. I know what Denver and the Lakers look like. I've seen it now for 2 years running.
Why did Denver lose to Minnesota?
Minnesota had some size, and they had a player who's on a tremendous ascendant run.
I think they lost to him because they have no depth, and now they just lost Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Reggie Jackson.
See, I would argue Ant and size, they were. I think Minnesota's probably the biggest team in the league, potentially biggest starting lineup.
Yeah,
you line that up against Denver. Okay, I can see that. They're at least attempting to match up with. I don't see the Lakers attempting to do anything.
Well, we'll see. The offseason isn't over, but I just think that very few teams got better. Boston's the team to beat. They're really good. I disagree with you that the Knicks are better. I think until they lost Hartenstein, I would have agreed with you, but now that they've lost Hartenstein, I think they're worse. Philly's better.
Yeah, Philly's better for sure.
But we're really talking about 4 or 5 teams.
But we want to be one of those 4 or 5 teams.
Right.
Why are we're the Lakers. Why are we not one of those 4 or 5 teams that got better this year? And let's say 2 teams got better this year. Why are we not one of those 2 teams? If there was one, why are the Lakers not the team that got the best?
Probably because their flexibility was extremely limited by the contract.
Well, part of this is, the culpability of LeBron and Rich Paul and Clutch. I mean, talk about clutch. They're clutching the organization right now. They really are. I mean, they have got a firm hold on the organization, and we're seeing it play out in an ongoing basis. We'll bring Pepe in. Michael Thompson will be around. All that stuff is coming up for you. Don't forget Double Lie of the Day. And it is the 4th of July. Really? This is actually really cool. We wish you a safe and happy 4th of July. Tomorrow, no 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. The holiday is off. You can hear the play-by-play of Phillies Cubs starting at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. And then LAFC battles the Galaxy at the Rose Bowl. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock, and then everybody's back on Friday for a live show, except me. Ireland,
we can pretty much say that the whole time.
Sure, why not?
All right, let me tell you about ZipRecruiter. If you are hiring, you don't have to wait 11 weeks, which is the average it takes to hire for an open position. You can get somebody today. You can get somebody in an hour. And here's how you do it. You use ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it like this. We don't leave anything to chance. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. You can check out people that they send you. If you like them, 1 click, and you're off and running. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. Just go to that web address and use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
And we've got ever. 1-1. Three. Greatest trophy in sports. Will do it. For a hat trick.
Man, it's blown up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
All right, first day, spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're going to lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's here. It's there. But it's here. Oh no.
Hey, it's Travis, and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the chance to once again nominate an all-star student from your community. So if you're a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or anyone else who knows an all-star in the classroom, the community, and the field, nominate your student at ESPNLA.com and they could win $500. 5 students will be chosen and invited to All-Star Friday night to meet the 710 family and a chance to join the play-by-play team. Thanks to Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC. Come see what all the fun's about.
Has descended on the studio. Pepe, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Very nice to see you.
Pepe, Mason says the sky is falling for Laker fans. The world is doomed. Everything is ending. What say you?
We have to wait and see.
Mason doesn't want to wait and see. He wants people now, damn it, now!
I want the roster. When you're the 7 seed, you don't say, let's run it back.
Okay, so what would you do?
What would you do? 7 seed.
What would you do if you were the general manager right now, the way it is?
Well, as you know, I can't see the whole board the way Rob Pelinka can. So I don't know exactly what's. I love the idea of Jeremy Grant. I love the idea of Jonas Valanciunas. There are ideas out there, but I'm I'm not the general manager. I'm not the guy that's trying to figure out the nuance of what's going to work with JJ and what's not going to work with JJ and what his system's going to look like. Any of that stuff.
One thing they did get right today, and I was really happy about it, was they hired Scott Brooks and Nate
very
McMillan.
good.
I like that.
Yeah, very good.
Which I texted with Scott this morning. He's really excited.
Council of Elders.
So they've got that right. And by the way, that would be, I know you're not going to like this answer, but that would be the answer of what they changed. You said they changed nothing. They were trying to say
They changed.
they blew up the whole
right, but they've
staff.
not changed the
But they
roster.
brought experience on these two guys. I always like Nate McMillan as a head coach because he makes the teams play defense.
Yes, it sounds like you don't think coaching makes a difference.
I think I think JJ's a great coach, but if you don't give him the right pieces for the chessboard, it's really hard to play.
So you say if they bring JJ Redick, Scott Brooks, and Nate McMillan in, but with the same roster, it means nothing.
I think at best you're the 7th seed.
We'll see, because I would argue that
if you're running back the exact same, best you're the 7th seed. That in the end, players win.
In 1998, Del Harris and then I think eventually Kurt Rambis coached the Lakers, and at the end of the year, they hired Phil Jackson. They didn't change the roster or alter it; they just brought everybody back. But with Phil, they won the title. So it depends. It sounds like you, Mace, don't think coaching makes a difference if you don't tweak the roster.
Correct. I
think they're betting on the fact that they're bringing in an entirely new coaching staff, and it's going to make some difference. I don't know how much.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bet that I want.
In 1998, you mentioned Kobe and Shaq were in that team that you were talking about.
Right.
And
then LeBron and AD are on this team.
And they needed Phil Jackson in order to win a championship.
Right.
So...
so you think JJ Redick can take this?
No, I know what you're going to say.
This roster
I
and
know
turn
what
it
you're
into
going
a
to say
championship
because
contender.
you always change everything.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
Why do you always change everything?
Because you're saying the car is red, and then you turn around and say, no, the car is not red. The red is part of the car. That's what you say. All the time.
Take that to the bank. Run with that
Yeah,
quote.
yeah.
Run with the red car
All the
quote.
time.
Should we aggregate that? Hey,
Red car.
ESPN LA.
You can't separate the red from
car.
the car.
Yeah, because the point is that you change.
Clipper Darrell has a red car, but sometimes it's blue. You're
Correct,
Clipper Darrell,
exactly.
half red, half blue.
Yeah.
See, it's the syntax
Is there a mirror involved?
that you use, the grammar, everything. You change it.
I changed the grammar.
Yes, you do.
Okay, all right.
You do.
All right. So what's
Mace, you
what's
are
the point
famous for this.
I am
Every
famous
time
for
I
this.
go
yeah.
outside, and then they said that.
Oh, is that what they say?
Yeah, say.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Michael going to be here? He's got
He
some
said 1:30 and it's
explaining to do
1:40.
too.
Yeah, bad parenting is what I would say
Yeah.
about Michael. He
Yeah.
failed us. How come he doesn't take your wrath?
Oh, and by the way, Erewhon. Have you been to Erewhon?
I don't even know what it is.
Erewhon is the most expensive grocery store in the world.
Where
is that
is
not
it,
a fact?
Where is it located?
It's spotted
one. Is it
around
a
LA.
chain?
Yeah, it's a chain.
Okay.
So it's like Whole Foods.
It's more
but
expensive
twice
than Whole
as
Foods?
expensive.
Wait, that's impossible.
I swear to God. So
It's
I
the
get
why do
Kardashian
people go
spot
there?
to go to.
Is it like all fresh or something?
Well, yeah, supposedly produce and all that stuff. So anyway, here's a good example.
So the cow is there, and they're milking the cow, and they're giving you the milk.
Thank you, Pep. So I get home last night, and there is a container with a smoothie in it, and it's got the Erewhon label. And I'm like, first of all, I said to Juan, what the hell are you going to Erewhon for? It is way too expensive. We are not Erewhon rich.
Right.
And he said, no, you've got to try this. Kendall Jenner drinks this. And I'm like, well, I don't know why I care. He said it's a turmeric spiced something or other, and it increases your metabolism and burns fat.
Why is he asking you to mimic Kendall Jenner?
It was the worst tasting stuff ever. I don't want turmeric in anything I eat or
You
drink.
know what you should have said to Juan? You
What?
should have said, whoopie-doo.
Whoop-de-doo is
All
right.
Well, here's the difference.
Whoopie-doo.
Juan is going to, what's it called? The store?
Oh, Erewhon.
Juan is going to Erewhon, and he's spending too much money.
Yeah.
My wife flew to London to watch her
that's true.
boyfriend
That's
play. She loves this guy Berrettini that's playing. I gave
Yep.
her a hall pass for Berrettini.
Yep.
And she's going to spend way more there than Juan spent at the grocery store. You win.
Yeah, although she gets the Wimbledon experience, I get a
Turmeric.
crappy tasting turmeric smoothie for $14.
Yeah, that is a lot.
You don't take turmeric?
No, I do not.
Vitamins?
You take turmeric vitamins?
Yes.
Hey, Pepe, what's that shirt you're wearing?
It's Al Pacino, Oscar Wilde, Salome.
Have I not? Is that a movie that's
He
been
did. No,
done?
he did play.
No.
It's a play.
It's a play and it was at the theater here over in
The
Westwood.
Pantages. Oh,
recently or
a
years
small
ago?
The Geffen.
No.
The Geffen in Westwood.
No.
That's a great theater.
That's a great theater. We saw Brian do it.
Gil Cates, shout out.
Oh, Los Angeles, April 14th
Oh,
through
long
May
time
the
ago.
14th. Yeah,
Long time ago, 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get these quirky little T-shirts. I like that.
That's not quirky. This is a really good show, and it was not a play. It was like a sitting down talking about that.
I remember when it came around, I thought it sounded boring.
It wasn't
boring and
boring.
old-fashioned.
It wasn't boring.
Somebody asked me, Mace, I'm curious if you think this is a fair answer.
Okay.
Somebody said, what's the best play you've ever been to?
Yes.
And in second place, I went to this play years and years ago in San Diego with Stacy Keach about a guy who is a recluse. He's locked in his house, and a burglar breaks in trying to kill him.
Oh, wow. So it's like
And
a two-man play?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Literally. That was it.
Yeah.
2 people in the whole play, and it was like the way he talked to people was he communicated on a security. He was like Howard Hughes. Like it was. I think it was called solitary confinement. It was really, really good. But that was number 2. Number 1, I think watching Bryan Cranston do Network on Broadway is the best play I've ever seen. Am I overrating Network?
No, I think it's great. As a straight show, it's one of my favorite straight shows of all time.
Yeah, I thought that show was unbelievable. And by the way, he had Tatiana Maslany playing the Faye Dunaway part. He had Tony Goldwyn playing the
studio exec
the
guy.
head guy.
Yeah.
And it was just incredibly well done.
It was a great
Matter of fact,
play.
on that day, you know me, I'm Broadway John. On that day, I went to Kill a Mockingbird, the Aaron Sorkin play with Jeff Daniels during the day. Like a matinee, 1 o'clock.
Wow.
And then went and saw Brian do Network at 7.
Big theater day.
And I was blown away by it. Absolutely blown away by it. But it sounds like you had that Salome did that for you.
Yeah, and To Kill a Mockingbird, I saw it here with the guy from the Waltons. What is the name?
Yes, Richard Thomas.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But to me, the best play that I've seen is The Elephant Man.
The Elephant Man.
It's really
Who
great.
starred?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But if you ever get I went to see Cranston in a play at the Geffen called Power of Sale. Did you go
I
to
saw
that
that
one?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had Amy Brenneman with him in that
great.
one, and
It's
really,
great.
really good there. So there's a lot of good plays around town. And that Geffen, Pepe, have you been to it?
I've been there.
Geffen is
That
a
is
really
a,
cool
that is a
theater.
perfect size theater.
Yeah, it's
I've
beautiful.
been there several times.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you guys are going to laugh when I said this.
Okay.
You know what play I really, really like? Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, Who's Afraid of Virginia
Now,
Woolf.
did you see
How
them perform
old
that
are you?
live?
Yes.
You saw. Wait a minute.
Yes.
What year are you from?
I don't remember.
Are you time traveling?
We've determined. Beto actually determined that you're 78. I think you're really 98 and just look young.
I'm 102.
So, what year was it that you saw
I
Elizabeth
it at
Taylor
the-
and
at
Richard
the,
Burton?
at the Wilshire Theater.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the year, but it was a great
Was it
play.
like 58?
I don't remember.
It could be 58.
But I told you this
It
a
could be.
million times.
Yeah.
One of my
Break.
the best thing that I have is an autograph from Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, it's very
And
cool.
whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
it's great.
He got it in 64.
No. And 46.
46.
Yeah,
There you go.
Switch
your
the
dyslexia
number.
is kicking
All
in.
right, we will spin the wheel of questions next. In the meantime, want to tell you about my favorite casino, Commerce. You know, I think I may go out to Commerce this holiday weekend. It's the only place I play poker. I'm leaving for San Francisco on on Friday and back on Sunday.
Oh, so you could go tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's probably open tomorrow.
Poker is going on all the time. Largest poker room in the world. Best poker action in Southern California. Always a seat for you at the Commerce. Maybe even next to me. This year, the Commerce Casino is going to pay out over $20 million in jackpots. Great food. Really good food at the Commerce. Really good. Professional, friendly staff. Occasionally, dealers will give me good cards. Beautiful hotel rooms, daily tournaments. Of course, the home for Mandy's 3 a couple of weeks ago. Commerce Casino located 6131 Telegraph Road in Commerce. For more information and a calendar of events, visit commercecasino.com. That's commercecasino.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's 4th of July. Your first place
Hey, it's Travis, and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the chance to once again nominate an all-star student from your community. So if you're a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or anyone else who knows an all-star in the classroom, the community, and the field, nominate your student at ESPNLA.com and they could win $500. 5 students will be chosen and invited to All-Star Friday night to meet the 710 family and a chance to join the play-by-play team. Thanks to Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC. Come see what all the fun's about.
All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason, and All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're gonna lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's there. Oh no.
You know what it's time for?
What is this?
It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
Oh, it was early again. Damn it.
You were early.
Oh! Michael Thompson's in the house.
Here he is.
No, Pepe's here.
Yes, Pepe's here.
Well, throw a pair of headphones on, Michael. Laura, what do we got for the wheel?
All right, he went early, but All right, guys. Dr. Sarah, who according to her IG is from Torrance, local person, was asked how much a man should spend on a first date on the It's Giving podcast.
Good question.
And I loved what she said. Hear it out.
I don't think it matters. I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal, that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself. So be grateful that you got some food. And be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I personally feel like that's the problem with today's day and age. Like, a lot of men are becoming lazy in dating. They're becoming lazy in the pursuit because there's no appreciation for what they do. I don't think the amount of money matters. I think that just do something that you like. If that man likes you, you like to go. Take me salsa dancing. It's free on Wednesday nights before 10 o'clock. And then it's $10 to get in. And I would love that. Buy me a bottle of water because it does get hot and I do sweat. You know, or let's go for a walk in the park. Or let's sit in a car and eat ice cream.
We could just give her own show at this point. I mean, what was that, like 4 minutes long?
We could have her do the 205 segment.
All right, so what's your question?
My question is, do you guys agree with what she's saying?
I agree with her, but here's the problem. Most women don't.
I do.
Yeah, but you're different.
Do you really think most women care where you go to dinner on your first date? You know it.
I know it. I know most of
1,000%.
Most of Lisa's friends, if you took them to the Cheesecake Factory, you're one and done.
Really? The Cheesecake Factory is fantastic. It's got a gigantic menu. It's like the Bible. There are so many items.
I agree with you, but you have to wait until about date number 5.
Really?
So you've got to win her over first.
You have to take him to Morton's.
Yeah.
Oh, take him to Morton's. Take him to Mastro's.
Take him to Slay.
You got that Laker money, huh, Pepe?
Slay. Yeah.
How about Fleming's?
Fleming's.
So it's funny we're talking about this. So, you know, Lisa's out of town. So I let Jack pick where we go to eat because I never cook. So I asked Jack, I said, I'll take you anywhere you want to go. All right? This was last night and tonight.
Yep.
So last night, he picked Chili's.
Delicious.
Okay. Tonight, he picked Five Guys. And I'm like, hey, Jack, think bigger. You want to go to Slay? You want to go to Mangiamo? You want to go to a fancy place? He goes, nope, I want to go to Five Guys. And I'm like, really? I go, well, it's going to save me some money. So I'm going to Five Guys for dinner. But to Laura's point with this girl.
Yeah.
Laura, most girls are not like you and her. Most girls, Greg, you've dated recently. You know, if you take a girl to Five Guys or to the Cheesecake Factory, you're one and done.
I'm not getting a second date if I take him to Five Guys
or Cheesecake Five Guys is different. You're not going to a fast food joint.
Cheesecake Factory, you're done.
Hey,
They'll be
Five
like,
Guys is
really?
expensive
I
right
know,
now.
but it's still a fast food restaurant.
How much do you think it costs for two people to eat at Five Guys?
Well, I know the jumbo pack is like $21,
right.
so I'll say $42.
I'm not getting out of there for less than $50.
Yeah, $42.
You know the
Michael, what is the appropriate amount of money if you're the guy, to spend on a first date?
That is a great red flag, Laura. If the girl's offended because you take her to a Chili's, Applebee's, if you stop through a Five Guys, hey, let's go get a cheeseburger, and she turns her nose up at that, run. She is high maintenance. And
hear that, Bergman? Run.
See, I totally agree with Michael. I agree with Michael.
Run towards Fleming's because that's where you'll meet your next girl.
Look, if she's offended by where you, then she's not your. She's not the right girl.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I mean, you talk to the girl, right? You know what she likes. You know what you like. So you can take her to a concert, and the two of you are going to be happy.
But that's expensive.
That's expensive.
That's expensive.
The original question, Laura, that you asked was, how much money should you spend on a first date? Mace, what's the answer?
The answer is it varies.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say.
But don't accept the premise and come up with a number.
I could come up with a date that costs nothing.
Yeah, go to coffee.
But
But
go for a walk on the beach and get a beer
that's
down at Venice Beach.
That's what that girl said. I'm telling you.
Then she's not worth it.
No, that girl said that if you wanted to date her, go for a walk, go to the park.
Beautiful.
That's cool.
She's
lying.
A hike is a good date. It's a very good first date, but you have to go get food afterwards. I have never gotten out of a first date that I went on when I actually got food.
By the way,
for less than
if you want it to be
$150.
really expensive, take her to dinner at Erewhon. It is so friggin' expensive.
Or Lassen's.
So I've got a friend. This is a true story.
Yep.
My friend's name is Gerald Ford.
Oh,
spelled
wow.
exactly like the president. But Michael, he's a brother. And so Gerald told me that when he first moved to Los Angeles, the smartest thing he ever did was he bought 2 Lakers season tickets, and he said it worked every time.
Yeah.
He said every time he took a girl to a game, she had a great time. He always got a second date.
Of course.
And he's now married to one of the girls that he
But
used.
it's expensive, see?
Right.
It is expensive.
You know what you should do? You should
But
take
not
it.
back then, Pepe. Probably when he was doing it, what Laker tickets were probably $40. Now they're like $340.
I can't stand women who are
The
pretentious.
best thing is take it to the movies, but meet her inside.
See, I'm always of the belief.
Hey, Greg, try that.
Just meet her inside.
I'll meet you in by the popcorn. I bet you pay
You get your own
way.
water bottle, all right? Smart water on you.
So, Ireland, you like women who are pretentious, and you gotta wine and dine them.
I think that
Lisa's friends are like that.
Lisa's friends are all like that. But
That's
but
terrible.
When I started dating Lisa, the very first date.
Well, you were in college. You didn't have money.
No, she was in college. I was out. But the very first place I took her, I don't even think this place exists anymore. Do you guys remember Tony Roma's?
Yeah, Tony Roma's.
It was a nice
Does
place.
it still exist?
Rib joint.
Yep, up in Portland. They got them in Portland.
And we survived it.
It's a good.
So there you go.
It was a good place.
Where did you take Liz on your first date, Pepe?
No, I don't remember. We probably went to a concert or something.
How did you
like
guys
that.
meat? Did you work together at some point?
We work at the airport.
Did you buy her ticket or did she buy it?
I buy the ticket.
Yeah,
He's all offended.
I'm not like you.
Of course he did. All right, so Michael, let's push sports graffiti to 2:15.
So we can grill Michael
So we
about
can
his
grill
failure
Michael
as a parent.
Yeah, very sad. Clay Thompson on his way to Dallas.
He's out of my will.
Despite, we'll talk to Michael about it.
I'm going to bury my buried treasure.
Roman is getting all of what was originally heading to Clay.
That's coming up next. By the way, lie of the day going on. At some point, I will lie today. At some point, Ireland will lie today. If you can figure it out, either one, call in at 3:30. You can win tickets to see Leon Edwards defending the welterweight title against Bilal Muhammad at UFC 304 in shared reality at Cosm, Los Angeles on July the 27th. This is an unbelievable prize. We got 2 pairs of tickets at 3:30 today, so make sure you pay attention to everything we say. And by the way, limited tickets are available for UFC 304 through Cosm, COSM.com, or the Cosm mobile app. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're gonna lose $100,000 mythical money. Cause look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's there. Oh no.
Starting Monday, September 9th, there's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it means the 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block begins an hour earlier. Even more live and local LA sports talk on 710 ESPN. The Travis and Sliwa Show will start at 9 a.m. Mason and Ireland move back to noon to 3, and Shinato and Cappy start the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., we are the destination for LA sports. It's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it begins Monday, September 9th.
From a Brands radio station.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on this July 3rd. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Enjoy it all. And don't forget, we'll be back here. I mean, not Mace, but we will have shows on Friday. The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. We'll be here Friday with you live and local, as usual, starting at 10 a.m. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland on this day before the 4th of July on 710 ESPN.
All right, fireworks. Anybody doing fireworks tomorrow? You going somewhere?
I'm glad you brought that up.
tonight.
Nobody do their own fireworks. Go watch someplace else. Every year there's a story about somebody blowing their hand off.
I know.
Just
Don't
go
do that.
see them somewhere else.
I could see him from Dana Point all the way to San Diego.
That's
right.
cool.
So you have no need to do your own in your backyard, even though you have a perfect backyard.
Roman's
for
coming
that.
over. He asked me, "Are they going to be loud?" I said, "No, they're too far away."
Yeah.
He doesn't like the loud noises.
We're not sure, by the way, Veronica, we're not sure how she's going to deal with fireworks. This is her first 4th of July.
Under the bed.
So it'll be
All
We're going to have
Dogs go under
fireworks
the bed.
actually in our pool area. So what you're talking about, Ireland, that's
Setting
going to
them off
happen.
yourself?
They're going to be
Oh,
set
what?
off in my pool area tomorrow. night.
Amateur hour.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's been done for the last 3 years.
Give me those back because you're not going to need them with one hand. All right, you're not going to play golf anymore.
I'm also
with
going
one
tonight
hand.
to the Hollywood Bowl, and I'm going to see Harry
All right,
Connick
the
Jr.
Oh, Harry Connick Jr. tonight at the
Yep.
bowl with
Yep.
fireworks. That's
Yep.
a great night.
Fireworks we set off here, they're kind of tame. If you want to set off the real fireworks that we see that the pros do, you can actually buy those in the state of Washington. And you could do it yourself.
We used to be able to buy them in Ohio.
That sounds safe.
We'd set off the
totally
bottle rockets all the time.
Let's get to what everybody wants to hear.
Yes.
Michael, how could you? How could
What
you
is wrong
let
with
your
you?
son pick the
So
Mavericks
disappointing.
over the Lakers? I sent you a 2-word text. Bad parenting. What the hell happened?
Pepe, I knew I made a mistake when I said, man, we could room together in the same hotel.
Well, that is a mistake.
And don't think for a
That's
second.
not a selling point.
You know what I thought? You've told me a long time ago that Clay never introduces girls he dates to you and Julie unless it's super serious because he doesn't want you guys to ask him 20 questions.
Exactly.
So I thought that's why he's going to Dallas. He doesn't want to be on the road with Michael because Michael and I see everything.
Oh, right, right.
Or no, did the Lakers have a shot?
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Mavericks, he would have been here. No question about it, because he liked both teams are going to be a playoff team. And Lakers will be in the playoffs next year, given good health. Don't smirk at me, Mace.
No, he's very, very down on the Lakers. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
And, of course, Dallas is in the finals, so he feels he has a very good chance to get back to the finals with Dallas. And I think they definitely improved with Clay knocking down those open threes that Derek Jones shoots so often.
All right, so I don't understand why Clay and the Warriors broke up. Do you?
Salary cap, second apron. Joe Lacob didn't want to spend all that money again, the super tax that they have to spend. So, it just didn't work out. Just bad timing. But, you can't be bitter about anything. He had 13
He's had an unbelievable career.
Oh, man.
13 great years of this, so we're grateful and thankful to everything he went through with the Warriors. So, no reason to be bitter. Just move on.
Would he have
to a new
gotten
chapter.
less money? Would he have gotten more money with the Lakers?
Kind of, but with state taxes and the cost of living, it sort of equals out. So if you make $80 million in California, if you made 60, 65 in Texas, it's the same thing.
So, but he's making more money in Texas.
Yeah, take home money, because of state tax. But that's not the reason why he chose it. He looked at the opportunity to play with Kyrie and Luka and get back to the finals.
What were there any conversations? Like, what were the conversations like between you and him when it was all going down?
Oh,
Or did you not talk at all?
Yeah, we definitely talked about it. We talked about, of course, we talked about the basketball part of it, playing with AD and LeBron, playing in Kobe's uniform. Kobe was his idol growing up, and we always talked in years past, if you couldn't be a Warrior, wouldn't it be great to be a Laker? And he even said, yeah, that would be great. And he's 34 years of age, and at this stage of his life, he just said, you know what, I maybe need to try something new, something different, something fresh, maybe in a different part of the country. Believe me, I tried to sell him on the fact that Rocco would have a built-in babysitter with his mother. He could just leave him with her and us on his road trips.
Rocco is Clay's bulldog,
Yes.
who he's very close with.
I tried to sell him on the fact that Marina Del Rey is 5 minutes away from his Hermosa Beach house. He could put his boat down there and go out to Catalina on days off, which he likes to do in the Bay Area. I told him there ain't no bays, ain't no ocean front in Dallas.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but I
Do
tried
me a
everything.
favor. React to this. Ramona wrote this. She says, something about playing for the Lakers apparently felt too much like playing for the Warriors. As one source close to him put it, would this be trading one fishbowl for another?
But, I told him I like that, though. Think about it. I said, think about it. You guys for the Warriors for the last decade have been the number one attraction in basketball, and the Lakers are right there with you. Think how much fun that is. Think how much fun it is when you go on the road and you are the biggest attraction. You're the hottest ticket, which the Warriors were, and the Lakers still are. Even when they were down, they still are. I say you don't want to ever pass that up because you'll miss it when it's an event when you go on the road. And I told him that you would still have that with the Lakers to play with LeBron and AD and Austin Reeves and these guys. I told him you'd have all these open shots. I said Torian Prince, Rui, and Austin, they're open all day because they have LeBron and AD commanding so much attention.
The bottom line is that he didn't want to stay with you in the same.
Yeah, it was you.
I could have told you that.
If you weren't here.
Yeah, you know what?
If you weren't here, you might be a Laker right now.
If you guys check into the Ritz, I'll check into the Hilton.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I should have told him.
It would have been the Four Seasons. Michael would have gotten. If we checked in the Ritz, Michael would have gone to the Four Seasons.
That could have been the final. Maybe that was it. But I was disappointed. But then, he's his own man. And the Lakers, he definitely was interested in the Lakers. It was very appealing to him to come home and play here. But so was it playing for Dallas. I can't fault
I'm trying
him.
to remember. Did he talk to LeBron?
Yeah, they talked. They spoke.
Michael, Mace is very, very down
I'm very,
on the Lakers.
very upset.
Mace, they're a good team.
And
Run it back.
My argument is that, and nobody likes it because they know you and I work for the Lakers and they just consider us being homers.
Not as much as Pepe.
But Pepe's on our boat.
I think you're all equal. You're on equal footing.
I'm a way bigger homer.
I
than
guess
either
you
one of
are.
them.
Yeah, I guess you are. Actually.
But Michael, here's his main argument. It's that they didn't do anything. I would argue that changing the coach, and then today adding Scott Brooks and Nate McMillan, and then getting a 23-year-old Dalton Connect who can play right away,
plug it and play,
is not the same team. But Mace says those are minor changes around the edges that won't make a difference.
That's
what say you?
Mace. That's all you need, Mace, is little tweaks here and there.
Just add JJ and Bronny and you've got a hit.
Well, Dalton Connect.
I think Connect is going to be very. I think Connect has a chance to be very,
23,
very good.
24 years of age, that's a benefit for him.
But you can't say that was a way. I mean, it's making a change to the roster. But at no point do you say when you finish in the 7 seed, you're in the play-in tournament, you don't say let's just bring everybody back. I just like everybody.
But
let's
aren't the
bring
majority
back.
of the NBA teams doing that this year? Other than Oklahoma City and Philadelphia, who else is radically shuffling the roster?
Well, I got to tell you, there are. I mean, I don't know if you looked at the transaction page, but there are probably 70 moves that have been made in the last 3 days.
Yeah, what kind of moves?
But they're the moves that you're poo-pooing.
Yeah,
that you're saying don't make any difference.
Yeah, exactly. Just all minor moves, Mace.
Yeah, I mean, I will give it if your argument is that they're not Oklahoma City and they're not Philadelphia and they're not Boston, I agree with you. But everybody else is kind of in a hodgepodge together.
Yeah, I just don't. I am so disappointed. And by the way, I'm sure that there are fans out there that are agreeing with me right now.
Oh no, you should see my.
The
majority of the fans agree with you.
Absolutely not. Nothing to adjust. No key player.
But he's
no
very,
shooter added. I mean, all this stuff.
But it's very easy to be the general manager from here. But I mean, what would you do if you were the general manager? You just said that there is a list.
I try
of
to make the Jeremy Grant trade.
Well, that still could happen.
That still could happen.
Yeah.
I would try to make that deal.
We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
That's a deal I love.
Okay, but here let's play that deal out. All right, I'm the GM in Portland. Mm-hmm. You're Rob. Call me.
Hello.
Hey, what do you want, Jeremy Grant? I hear.
I am very interested in Jeremy Grant.
What are you going to give me?
I am. I'm going to deal you. I'm going to deal you Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, and Rui Hachimura. Plus a first-round draft pick.
Here's my counter.
Uh-huh.
I want Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and both of your number ones.
No, you can't get all that.
Hold on.
You can't get all that. That's not happening.
Okay, I'll keep them. I'll keep Jeremy Grant.
So in other words,
what did Rob do wrong there?
Wait a minute. Am I as good a deal maker as Rob Pelinka?
No, but
Rob came up empty. I came up empty. Who's better?
In that scenario, Portland's not even competing for a title.
Correct.
They don't have.
That's why I don't think you have to give as much as you're saying they have to give.
No, it's the opposite.
On the contrary.
Think about this. Mikal Bridges, who has never been an all-star.
Right.
He's a good player. And Michael and I love him because he always shows up and plays.
Never misses.
But, Mace, they got 5 number ones for Mikal Bridges. If you're calling me and you're asking me for anybody good, in this case, Jeremy Grant, you're giving me both of your number ones, and I'm asking for Dalton Connect, too.
So, first of all, the number ones I don't care about. I'd move both the number ones.
Okay. So give me those, and then I want Austin.
And I'm not including Austin.
Okay, then we have
You're
no
saying
deal.
Austin is the whole key to that trade.
Every team that calls the Lakers asks for Austin.
See how it's not that easy?
Right, but I don't know what these conversations actually are.
Yeah, but I mean,
we can speculate about what they are, but I don't know. Maybe there's all this talk about we're hanging on to our picks. Who cares about your picks? Who cares about first-round picks?
I don't think they're overvaluing the picks. I think they're valuing Austin Reeves.
But I'm listening to Woj today. He's saying, yeah, they're going to not trade their picks now. They're going to save them and use them as future assets. It's like, no, use them for now assets.
If you're willing to trade Austin Reeves, you can get one of these guys. But are you willing to do that?
For Jeremy Grant, I am.
You would trade Austin Reeves for Jeremy Grant?
Yes.
And the 2 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're overpaying.
No,
Yes.
I'm bringing in a shooter.
Michael, would you do that
I'm
deal?
bringing a guy
No.
that's an automatic bucket.
No.
He scored 20 points a game at least in the last 4 seasons. He is a young player. He's
good.
still getting better.
He's probably
too
Greg.
high a
How old's
price.
Jeremy Grant? Maybe he's
27?
27-ish.
Yeah.
And by the way,
up
don't
the
forget
other
that the Lakers did not move their draft picks at this last trade deadline because they were saving it, so they had all 3 draft picks to move in this
Well, they
summer.
still do.
Yeah, but they're not doing it. Like you were
I
just
guess you
talking
could have
about.
Dalton Connect take Austin Reeves' place, right?
Well, that if that's a lot of pressure on Connect, but
He's 24. He can handle it.
But the guy they want to move to get on in
Jeremy Grant's 30.
Okay, to Pepe's point, the reason this is complicated is that you also have to get under the second apron in order to do any of this stuff. So you have to bring in more money than you're taking out. And so all of it is related. I think they still are going to be having conversations, but the reason so many impact players haven't moved is that it's hard to make trades now. And if you're willing to pay Paul George $53 million when he's 38, then you can get a guy like that. They could get DeMar DeRozan, Mace. If they would be willing to give up Austin Reeves and both the number ones, they can have DeMar, but you wouldn't do that, right?
DeMar's 34.
I'm reading because there's just a report out now. Lakers have held talks with Blazers about Jeremy Grant, Brooklyn about Cameron Johnson and Dorian Finney-Smith, Toronto about Bruce Brown, and Washington about Kyle Kuzma.
I like all those guys, especially Kuz.
Yeah, Kuz.
But I guarantee you all those teams are asking for Austin.
So what is it about Kuz you like besides the fact that he was here before?
I think that you remember how I always make the argument that there's a pecking order on NBA teams?
Sure.
So our team is LeBron and AD are 1 and 1A, 1 and 2, whatever order you want to put them in. Who's our third best player?
As of right now, it's probably Austin.
Yeah,
or D'Lo.
D'Lo, depending on what you're looking for. If you want 3-pointers, it's D'Lo.
Yeah, Kuz would be our third or fourth best player. My argument would be he's better than the other team's third or fourth best player. The reason Boston...
Is he better than Michael Porter Jr. in Denver?
I'd rather have Kuz.
Michael Porter's better.
Would you rather have Kuz or Michael Porter?
Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kills us.
Right, but all he does is stand outside and shoot.
So is Kuz.
No,
And he gets
attacks the
and
rim.
he
He's not
gets
a
a
good
lot of
three-point
rebounds.
Porter?
Yes.
Well, but he's never near the basket.
But he's a great shooter too.
I'm not poo-pooing Michael Porter. I think Michael Porter and Kyle Kuzma are comparable. But, Greg, I don't know if I would give up Austin and either one of the number ones for Kuz.
No, I wouldn't do that at all. Absolutely not.
So
Kuz isn't as good as we would think.
And I'm not sure
that's what they're going to ask for.
Right, but what they're really going to ask for is expiring contracts. Expiring contracts are still valuable to terrible teams, and that is a terrible team.
Would you send to Brooklyn for Cam Johnson and Dorian Finney-Smith? Would you send your number ones to there, or would you send D'Lo to there for D'Lo and a number one for those two guys?
I do.
Done.
Yeah, why would they take D'Lo back?
Expiring
Brooklyn
contract.
is actually the
They're
expiring
tanking.
contract, and they, by the way, are the one team that had surfaced around that they would be okay with D'Angelo Russell coming back.
Then send him along.
See, I like that trade,
but I don't think Dorian Finney-Smith or Cam Johnson are what you're talking about, are game-changing players that make us better.
But it's about a supporting cast. We already know the 3-star system does not work.
Right.
Doesn't work anymore. Not working in Phoenix. Going to be tough to make it work in Philly, although they did a nice job of building a supporting cast with Oubre and guys like that.
Yeah.
Drummond
It
down
worked
the
in
line.
Boston this year. They won a championship.
2.
Oh, Porzingis
You would not say that's a big 2 with great supporting players?
Go back to what I was talking to Greg about. The reason Boston whipped through everybody is their 3, 4, and 5 was way better than everybody else's 3, 4,
Very
and 5.
Correct. Powerful.
Derek White as a 5 is way better than anybody else's 5. Now, Derek White as a 1, you would lose.
Right.
But if you have Tatum, Brown, Porzingis,
and Holiday.
Well, that's
and
what I'm
Holiday.
saying. But there's a big 2, and then there are guys that support them.
No.
Now you can
so
make,
what you're arguing is that Dorian Finney-Smith, who I think is a good player.
He's a good player, yeah.
But I don't think he's like night and day better than D'Angelo Russell. And Cam Johnson, same thing. They're good players, but I don't know if I'd give up an expiring contract like D'Lo
I do.
and a number 1 because
I do.
Pepe, once you do it, you can't do it for anyone else. You can't go get Jeremy Grant if you do that deal.
Oh, well,
You wouldn't need
obviously.
him. Cam Johnson can score.
Yeah, Cam Johnson's a
I like Cam
39%
Johnson.
three-point shooter.
Yeah, he's a
Very
scorer.
good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I thought Buddy Hield might get a call from us.
Buddy Hield hasn't gotten a call from anybody,
Yeah,
has
he's
he?
going to
No,
the
he's going to the Warriors.
Oh, is he going to the Warriors?
Not for sure, but that's what is
Okay.
imminent. He's going to be a poor man's Clay for them.
Yeah. Say in my ear one more time what you said there, Bergman.
I said Cosm Reed and
Excellent.
rap.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to do some sports graffiti coming up next. 877-710-ESPN. Obviously, we've talked a lot about the Lakers. We've talked about Michael Thompson's failure as a father since Clay went to Dallas. Pepe is here as well. You got 15 to 20 seconds to say anything you want. Free airtime. I would imagine Rob Pelinka's name is going to be uttered a couple of times. 877-710-ESPN. And don't forget, lie of the day. I should say lies of the day. So
That's right, 2 of them.
Me and Ireland both going to tell a lie today. If you call in at 3:30 and you can name one of them, you will win a pair of tickets to be part of the action as Leon Edwards looks to defend the welterweight title against Bilal Muhammad at UFC 304 in shared reality at Cosm, Los Angeles on July the 27th. This is, and I've not been there yet, but people around here, they say it's just a mind-blowing experience. So if you want to win, make sure you pay attention to everything we say between now and 3:30. And by the way, limited tickets are available for UFC 304 through Cosm.com. That's COSM.com or the Cosm mobile app. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're going to lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's there. Oh no.
What we're celebrating is the opening of the first Cosm ever. Greatest trophy in sports. Will do it. For a hat-trick. Bellsingham barrels in. In 2 different ways.
Man, it's blown up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
and it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland on this July 3rd. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Enjoy it all. And don't forget, we'll be back here. I mean, not Mace, but we will have shows on Friday. The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Buck. We'll be here Friday with you live and local, as usual, starting at 10 a.m. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland on this day before the 4th of July on 710 ESPN.
All right, that's the slogan. I don't need him. They got connect.
He's 23, 24. He can shoot, Grace.
Yes, I know.
And he's supposed to be a good defender.
We should mention, is that official now?
Yeah, Greg, read, say what you just said to me.
Torian Prince plans to sign with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
So that is according to Shams Charania and The Athletic.
Where Darvin is the coach.
Right. He will start for the entire time he is with the
Bucks. Yes, he will. Darvin will make sure that he gets playing time.
Plenty of playing time for Torian. All right. So sports graffiti time. Michael Thompson's hanging out. Pepe is here. And you know the deal. I'm going to say sports graffiti. You're on the air. Go. And you've got 15 to 20 seconds to say anything you want. Let's do this. Let's start out with Ricky. Ricky, you're on sports graffiti. Go.
It's simple, Mace. We have to run it back. The only problem is we didn't get a big man. We're all healthy this year. That's it. Love you guys.
All right, there you go.
Simple, Mace.
He's happy
See?
with the running.
Ricky gets it. Why don't you get
We're
it?
the number 7 seed. Let's run it back. All right, let's hang on a second. John, why don't you do it? My screen is all messed up.
John, you're on sports graffiti. Go, John.
Hey, what's going on? This is Laker Dev. I just wanted to say Rob Pelinka GM's like an agent. Lakers should be all in with LeBron with 2 years left. I think Jeremy Grant is like a Swiss Army knife. He's a perfect fit. I love Austin Reeves. But that series he had against Denver, man, it was tough. I think he's more of a fourth best player on the team. I'm out.
All right, man.
All right,
here's Josh. Josh, you're on sports graffiti. Go.
First of all, you guys are way too soft on Michael. Michael, you're a deadbeat dad. But guys, is Austin Reeves that expendable? What is up with you guys talking about all the Laker retreads with Kuzma, Caruso, Ingram? You had him. I mean, you might as well go after McGee and Dwight Howard.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't want Caruso or Ingram? That makes no sense to me.
Alex Caruso is a great player.
And so is Ingram.
And you know what? Kuzma was really good in 2020.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would not want those guys. Don, you're on sports graffiti. Go, Don.
All right, guys. Hey, Mason, I love you because your takes are honest and you're straightforward. John, if you were any more of a homer, you'd have a porch light for a hat and an address plate on your chest.
Can you get me a porch light for a hat, Don? I would wear it if you could get me one.
Yeah, I would love to. All I can say is Pelinka has done nothing. LeBron's done everything for this team. He picked the coach. He's doing the draft. He's doing it all. I mean, Pelinka's a joke. He's an absolute joke.
Mason predicted it.
Yep. I knew that was going to come up.
Here is our listener of the year, Chris Ward. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, everybody? You guys are the most popular show in the world because I've been calling since the damn Mandy's, and I can't get through.
Well, you're in, man.
Well, we're glad you're here now. What's up?
And by the way, congratulations on winning, man. You totally deserved it.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. We got big things going on. Hey, I want to let you guys know I don't even know my father, and I like him a little bit more right now than Michael Thompson.
Well, Michael, it's a good thing you don't like cannabis because Chris ain't giving you a deal.
That's right. Oh, that is funny.
That was good, Chris.
By the way, that's why Chris is the listener of the year.
Oh, you thought that was funny up there?
That was very funny.
Not like funny when we hear it.
Not like your funnies.
Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Mike.
I just want to see if somebody checked in on the person that caught Shohei's ball last night. It looked like everybody in the stands jumped up to catch it. Nobody caught it. It bounced directly off somebody's head.
Did it really?
I didn't see it. It was a child.
A child.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Is he okay?
Child head. I don't know.
Is it a he or a she? Do we know?
It was a little boy, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Mike, I didn't even notice that. Boy, that was a moonshot, too. It was man.
Brutal.
All right, thanks, Mike, for that. I didn't notice that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's Frankie. Hey, Frankie, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Los Angeles Clippers' worst logo in the history of sports. New logo. They should be sent to some sort of art court that has to approve these things. It's worse than the Rams' new logo. I don't know what's going on anymore.
All right, thanks, man. Here's
man.
the last one. John, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Listen, it's time to be up on the Lakers. It was only an 11-point differential in the loss of the playoffs to Denver.
Yes,
That's
but
a
John, Mace
three-pointer
thinks the sky is
Wait
falling.
a minute.
Mason is ready to give up.
Wait, I just want to be clear. This is the team. I'm trying to do the math. So they lost 4 during the regular season. They lost 4 or 5 during the playoffs. They went 0-4 during the previous year. So
Previous playoffs. And 0-4 the previous.
Darvin Ham.
Yeah, so
Come on now.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
it was
It's
Darvin. It was all Darvin.
Come on, be positive.
Darvin was the reason we've lost like 9 out of 10
John,
to Denver.
Pepe, Michael, and I are with you. Mace is just a hater.
Yeah.
You three are paid by the Lakers. He's not.
Exactly.
I am not paid. I can speak freely.
Exactly. All right, Greg, I'm guessing since you haven't answered any more calls, we're done.
Oh, yeah, it's 2:30.
Yeah,
I
it's
take offense to that,
next segment.
Mace.
Such a what's that?
Take offense to that.
Which do you take offense
Calling
to?
us homers.
Well, you are homers.
You are.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
you're
objective.
Say
Yeah,
something
no.
that's not homerish.
Yeah.
Anything.
All right, how about the Lakers are not the favorite to win the title? How about that?
Well, that's obvious.
Wait a minute.
I disagree.
That's obvious.
Pepe disagrees too, for sure.
Michael, say it again. This is breaking news, Michael. What did you say?
Pepe, are the Lakers the favorites to win the title this year?
They're not the favorites.
No,
No.
that's all I'm saying.
Disagree
Okay.
with both of you haters.
Just in, the Lakers are not the favorites to win the title,
But they
except
will-
with Ireland.
but they will be in the
Soccer.
hunt.
They'll
Now,
be in
But
the hunt.
they'll be there.
Mace, you heard that whole segment, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to get a call from the Lakers saying, "What's wrong with you"? Me.
Yeah, that's true. Although you didn't say anything.
I know. I picked him to win the title.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
They'll say, "What's wrong with you?"
If you're listening over there, he's being a perfect suck up. I'm the one
I
that's
know.
saying all the bad stuff.
It's ridiculous.
All right,
If I sucked up anymore, it'd be like Laura's sucking sound
Be a straw.
with Benjamin Pratt.
Benjamin Brown. Exactly. All right, coming up next, we've actually got Woj talking a little bit about what the Lakers can potentially do at this point. So we'll do that. We'll continue on that topic. And also the Dodgers, maybe, aside from the Colorado game you pointed out, probably the best game of the year.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Unbelievable
It was so
finish.
much fun. So
You
we'll
know,
get-
I fell asleep.
You didn't see the end?
I turned it off when it was 5-5.
Oh.
I mean, turn it off. I put the sleep timer on.
Yeah.
I think, I'll just watch the end. Next thing I knew, I woke up this morning and I had to watch it on the highlights.
2 doubles and a single. What's so great about that?
It was a come
was
from
watching.
behind with 2 outs game,
I watched
Michael.
it. I saw it.
They were down to their last
you
strike,
rally
Michael.
back down from your last strike.
And
Of
unlike
course-
you, they pulled it out.
Three timely hits. We see it all the
They,
time.
they didn't go sign in Dallas.
Well,
they pulled it out.
Yeah, that's true.
The game against the Giants, it was tied, and in one inning they scored 7
Correct. Yeah.
runs.
Yeah. No, I know.
See it every week.
Oh, Michael, don't
The-
take the fun out. This is the one fun thing
but
of
you
the
guys are
day,
talking
and you're
like this-
trying to kill
you're
it.
talking as if it's Reggie Jackson in the World Series.
You're trying
Hey,
to
Mace.
ruin our one good thing today.
Lisa's boyfriend, Berrettini, is down to his last point.
Oh, no.
If he loses this point, then she says she's going to console him
No,
with
he's
her
still
hall
alive.
pass.
Berrettini is her boy.
Yeah, but he's about to get knocked out
Uh-oh.
So
by
she-
another Italian.
So if she went on a date with him tonight, could you go out with Kate too? Beckinsale?
I told the story.
Kate would not be
I told the story
party
yesterday.
to this decision.
Mason, Juan, Lisa, and I went to dinner in Hollywood,
Yeah.
and she was in the restaurant.
Right.
And Mace said, "Hey, John, are you going to go talk to her?" I go, "No, Lisa will get mad."
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa looks at me and goes, "Honey, if you can close the deal with her, have at it." So she has no confidence, nor do I have any confidence.
No.
That goes, and he's out. Berrettini's
Berrettini's out. It's
Walk
gone.
over to her, say, "I'm John Ireland."
It's a final.
Like you did with Julie. I'm Michael Thompson. I'm a Laker. When are we going out?
I'm John Ireland. I am the Laker broadcaster.
All right.
I'm sure the whole presser.
I'm in Ireland and you're not.
Let me tell you guys about something. This is my partnership with the Southern California Hyundai dealers. I love these guys, and the moment I started working with them, I said, "Hey, I want to drive a Hyundai." So I went and I did a test drive on everything, including the Ioniq 6, which is spectacular, great EV vehicle. Instead, I went with the Elantra Hybrid, which I love. It's got the class exclusive digital key and remote smart parking assist, which is what I need. And because they want the road ahead to be as worry-free as possible, you get complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles, plus 10 years of America's best warranty. In a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Travis, and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the chance to once again nominate an all-star student from your community. So if you're a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or anyone else who knows an all-star in the classroom, the community, and the field, nominate your student at ESPNLA.com, and they could win $500. 5 students will be chosen and invited to All-Star Friday night to meet the 710 family and a chance to join the play-by-play team. Thanks to Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC. Come see what all the fun's about.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, on this July 3rd. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Enjoy it all. And don't forget, we'll be back here. I mean, not Mace, but we will have shows on Friday. The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Buck. We'll be here Friday with you live and local, as usual, starting at 10 a.m. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland on this day before the 4th of July on 710 ESPN.
That's what I say. I say let him pitch as high as he wants because that'll keep us in the game. Ron Mitchell on the mound for Team Mason next Friday night.
Ron doesn't want.
This is a good point from Eddie Carrillo.
Okay.
Not going to lie. Would be interesting to see if the Lakers bring back the exact same roster because then you would know exactly difference J.J. Redick makes.
Oh, it'll be an interesting test.
Yeah.
Right? Before J.J., after
because
J.J.
he's basically got the same
Right,
roster.
But Prince is leaving.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it won't be completely.
All right, so tell me if this makes me rude. I just ran to the bathroom, and you know how the
TMI.
No, there's every day they clean that
Correct,
bathroom.
yes.
So they had the sign on.
And they put a bar over it.
And they say, don't come in, close for cleaning. I said, screw it. Stormed in there, and the girl was cleaning on the counter, and I go, I'm so sorry. I got to go now, but I'll go in the stall and close the door so you can stay. And so she goes, no, I'll step out. And then Brian came in right behind me.
Thank you, John. I needed to go to.
You could have gone into the ladies' one.
So
then she went in the ladies'
So
one.
you just busted in while she was cleaning?
Yeah. Does that make me rude?
No.
I mean, a little bit. The bar is up there.
The bar is
But
up.
I did the limbo.
Yeah, right.
I went in
I mean, you
underneath
needed
the
to go,
bar.
and you have to be
Right.
here. But
Right, but-
overall, the question, yes, you were rude.
Yeah, I mean, that
no,
is
I don't think it's rude because
gotta go.
you talked to the lady and she
That was
understood.
very nice.
The lady was in there
But I
while
gave
you
her
were in
no
the stall taking a whiz.
No,
I gave her no choice.
But she was doing her
stormed in.
job,
No.
Pepe.
What you do is knock
No,
on the
it's
ladies'
not.
room.
It's not rude. Okay, I work as a janitor.
You're rude.
You're rude.
I work as a janitor in a store long time ago. Orbach.
Is there a job you have not had?
Anybody remembers
1932?
Yeah,
It
sure,
doesn't
Orbach,
exist
yeah, it was
anymore.
from the 50s.
And when I was cleaning the bathroom, the ladies' bathroom, the women came and they needed to go there.
gotta-
And
hey,
said,
Pepe.
"Can I please go?" And I said, "Yes, sure, go."
Gotta go.
They
You gotta
asked.
go.
You gotta
right?
go. You
All
gotta
right,
go.
sorry, Mace. Go ahead.
I was going to mention that July 4th is tomorrow, so everybody's off, right? Including us. 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block has the holiday off. You can hear everybody on Friday. And tomorrow,
Except you.
Phillies Cubs starting at 10:30 a.m. and then LAFC
He's off
versus
Monday, too.
Galaxy from the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
Coverage starts at 7.
Well, you're really patriotic, man.
Then we will be back Friday with live and
5-day
local
celebration.
sports programming all day long. Happy 4th of July from LA's Mega.
He loves
I'm
this
not reading
country.
that again. They're killing me. I'm not reading it again, Bert. Period.
You love
Fine,
your
give it to
country
me.
so
I'll
much
read
you're
it
going to
next. Yeah, give it to
celebrate
you.
for 5
You read
straight
it.
days.
I need to celebrate America.
Yes, you do.
I need some time to celebrate it. Yes, I do. I
Why
do.
can't you come back Friday on the 5th?
Because I'm going to be in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
I'm flying up to San
Celebrating
Francisco.
America.
I'm going to see Noah Khan up in San Francisco
All
at
right,
the
cool.
Berkeley Amphitheater.
Cool. That'll be great.
Yeah. All right. So, well, we're about out of
Celebrating
time.
America, of course.
Celebrating America.
We're kind of up against it. You want to just go to What's Up, Fool? We got a break, but do you want to go to What's Up, Fool?
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, let's go to What's Up, Fool.
Let's talk about 4th of July again.
We'll do it. Yeah, I'm going to do some more 4th of July. Tomorrow morning, we'll tell you what's on. Tomorrow night. Actually, I'm excited. I'll watch that game tomorrow night at the Rose Bowl. LAFC versus Galaxy. I'll actually listen to it. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're looking for someplace to go, Mace's going to San Francisco. You don't need to get on a plane. Just go to Terranea. Terranea is the nicest resort anywhere in Southern California. It's right in the Palos Verdes Peninsula. I go to Terranea every year, and it gets better every time I go. Here's the thing. It's like going to Hawaii without getting on a plane. You go down there, they have 4 award-winning restaurants. They have too many pools to count. They have a championship golf course. You can rent electric bikes. You can just lay by the pool and hike by the ocean. And I can't recommend this place strongly enough. Go to the website. It'll answer any questions you have. Terranea.com. TERRANEA.com. Michael and I spend over 100 nights a year in hotels. Ralph Grippo, the guy who runs Terranea, is the best hotel executive in the business. He will not rest until you have a good stay at Terranea. So check it out as soon as you can. Save money. Don't buy airfare. Just go to Terranea. Terranea, Terranea, Terranea.com.
All right, first day, spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're going to lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. There. Oh no.
Greatest trophy in sports. For a hat trick. Michigan barrels in. Woohoo! In two different ways.
Man, it's blowing up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
Listen to Mason and Ireland more at 1 p.m.
And yes, it's around 2:45 in the Southland. You know what we do each weekday at 2:45. What's up, fool? And we've been very excited that What's Up, Fool is made possible by our friends at Dos Hombres. In fact, we've got a special guest voice. Take it away, guest voice.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Look at that. How do I follow that? I don't. So I simply say, take it away, Corporate Greg.
Thanks, Morales. All right, so do you remember a couple months ago maybe now, that I was letting you know that I was getting a maid to come and clean my apartment once?
Yes.
Right. And it was a male. So it was a male cleaner.
Yeah,
that's
right.
coming in. So I just wanted your opinion on what I should do in this situation, whether I should have him back or not. So he comes for 3 hours. He cleans. I have a list for him of things to do. He does all the things. But he was here yesterday, and I'm going to go on the low end. He was in my room for about an hour, and 30 minutes of that hour were in the restroom.
Okay.
Whoa.
And not necessarily cleaning.
No. He wasn't cleaning except for he was cleaning his bowels.
Right. Okay.
Right. So
he basically
he went to the bathroom
while he was
in my
supposed to be
bathroom
cleaning your
while he was supposed to be. Should I have this man back in my apartment?
Well, I know I just said
Look at Michael.
Look at Michael.
Yeah,
Greg, I just said
Ireland.
when you gotta go, you gotta go. That's excessive. He's out.
He's out. He's okay. So it is out. No more.
Out. Yeah. No. I have somebody that comes once a week. If they drop the deuce, they'd be done.
What's he gonna do? That go in your fridge and make lunch?
I was like, I actually walked
That's a
in.
little too comfortable.
You'll come over and find him napping in your
Wait,
bed.
you walked in when he was? Did he at least shut the door?
No, the door was shut once, and I walked in to get something out of my room. I went back.
Did you say hello? Everything okay in there?
No. I just thought he was cleaning. Then the door was open, and when I came back in a little bit later, and he was there, and I could smell the waft. And
I was just going to ask about that. All right.
So, and I walked up to him, and I said, "Did you go to the bathroom?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I did." I was like,
Yeah, find another cleaner.
Yeah,
find another cleaner.
That's the end of it, right?
Yeah.
He cleaned everything else.
Yeah.
Take the bathroom incident out of it. How was the cleaning job?
Mostly good. There were
Well, if it's
stuff
only
missed.
mostly good, then no.
Yeah, you can do better.
If you took a nap in your bed, would you fire him?
Yes.
Oh yeah, really.
First of all, I spend a lot of time in that bathroom every day.
Yeah, that's your space.
That's my space.
Yeah, and now you got to think about that. Yeah, no, he's out.
Get some pine sol, wipe it down.
Yeah,
Don't even think about it. I mean, I wouldn't say right there, leave.
Okay, he will back me up on this. If that happened at Michael's house, Michael would move.
I'm bringing the biohazard material. Pull it clean.
Michael would say, "Can't live here anymore."
Oh my God!
Just insane.
What's up, Foo?
All right, guys. Tomorrow is the great hot dog eating contest. The Nathan.
no Joey
that's
Chestnut.
right.
Yeah, so it's his first time in 16 years. He's the last 8. He won the last 8 of them. Set his own records, I think, every single year. It's a little 2-part question here. Are you going to watch it all? Does this interest you at all? Or are you more interested in the Chestnut versus Kobayashi that's going to be on Netflix?
Right.
And then how many hot dogs do you think you could realistically eat in 10 minutes?
Mason took on Sliwa in a contest.
I
think
ate 10 in 5 minutes.
And Sliwa claims he ate 11.
11.
We think he
in 5
cheated.
minutes, but I never saw the 11th.
You think
one
he cheated,
happen.
Laura?
I think he did.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not going to watch either thing, but if you made me watch one of them, I would watch the match race between Kobayashi and Chestnut. I don't want all these other rookies who I've never heard of.
Can I be honest? I don't think this should even be on television. I think it is absolutely disgusting.
It is pretty gross.
Competitive eating is a big industry.
I know it. I know. Well, I don't know. Is it really a big industry?
Well, that's Chestnut's only job.
Yeah, I mean, but seriously, I think it's gross that we elevate people who eat a lot into some level of heroism.
Speaking of Greg's situation with the bathroom, what about your after effects after 10 hot dogs? How
Yeah,
did it affect you?
Did it have?
It was a long night. It was a long night.
I can imagine. My goodness. What did you feel like the next day?
You know what's weird? I felt pretty good.
What was
I
the
felt
thing
okay.
we ate where you buried Amanda in an eating contest? What was it?
Donuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, donuts.
Yeah, that's where I thought you would spend some extended
I ate
time.
mine,
in the
and all, there's Manny Pavetta, by the way, who's batting cleanup for Team Mace. He looks like he can play, right?
Manny, you better be able to play, or your team is going
God,
down.
Manny, I hope you can hit, man.
He looks like Babe Ruth.
He does. He does.
Hopefully, he swings like Babe Ruth.
He's a very nice guy.
What's up, Foo?
Oh my God! Before I get to my what's up, Fool, Greg just asked Manny, "Can you play softball?" He goes, "I'm playing." He goes, "No. Can you play?" And he laughed.
Oh boy,
Mace, I'm scared. Not scared, scared.
Scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah, we're doomed.
You know what, Mace? It's okay. We're just gonna be.
We're gonna
having
have so
fun.
much fun. It is
We're
gonna be such
drunk.
a blast next Friday.
Yeah.
We're gonna be loaded.
We are gonna be loaded.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
Thank you for that. That's good news.
Sorry,
More good
Mace.
news.
I just wanted to tell you.
Yep.
So the Kelsey brothers talked about Travis being on stage with Taylor Swift, and I heard something interesting in this clip. One thing is an homage to you two at the Mandy's, and another thing is maybe potentially a wedding soon.
Somehow you made your way onto the Era stage.
I did. I always wanted to pull out this move, but I never knew like when I should pull it out. And it was the Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey, him like doing tap dances.
Oh, yes.
That's one of my favorite moves of all time.
You also did the heel click.
Classic. The one thing I told myself is do not drop the baby. But the golden rule was do not drop Taylor. Get her to the couch. Say
Don't drop the football. No fumbles. No fumbles.
Coach Bieniemy always used to say that ball has our dreams, goals, and aspirations. You do not drop that ball.
So obviously he didn't really say marriage, but
Nope, he didn't.
aspirations. I just translated that to potential marriage with him and Taylor. Do you guys agree?
I'm rooting for it. Mace is a hater of love.
I love love.
He bet
You're gonna regret this.
He bet against it. He said they'd be broken up by June 1st. I won $5,000 in mythical money, which apparently I'm going to lose to Bergman because Manny can't play softball.
I just asked him. He said, "I've played before."
Yeah, okay.
His laugh said it all to me. I was like,
He started laughing and he said, "I've played."
I would be surprised if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married. A lot of those like celebrity marriages just fizzle out.
Yeah, I mean,
ask Ben Affleck.
I would be very surprised also if they wound up getting married. I mean, it's good for them. They're having a nice run.
But it's going to be a hell of an album when she writes all the songs about him when they break up.
There'll be
yeah.
there'll be football songs on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Chiefs theme. I mean, all that stuff. I don't think it's going to be a permanent relationship, but I'm glad they're having fun. I think her tour ended, right? Isn't she done with that thing?
Hopefully.
I
No.
mean, how many?
It's still going?
Is
in
it
Europe.
still going?
In Europe.
Oh, God. But she'll be back at Chiefs games this year. I hope, as long as it lasts.
They curved the schedule.
Laura, what do you think?
That they're, I thought.
Are they on the marriage track?
I honestly thought it was a publicity stunt when it happened. I was on that bandwagon, but now I'm like, maybe you guys are ready for that step.
And once they get married, we're going to start saying, how long is this going to last?
Correct. We will.
We are so bad,
Because that's who we are. All right.
What's up, Fu?
You want one more?
Yeah, do it.
All right, so the MLB All-Star starters will be announced today, I think at 4 o'clock, and both Aaron Judge and Bryce Harper are already announced. But my question here is, you guys remember when they used to play for home field advantage for the World Series?
Yes.
Do you prefer that in the game as an All-Star game? Because I kind of like that edge of it and bring it back.
No.
I mean,
Brian.
you prefer the way it is now over that home field advantage?
No, you cannot do that. That was a terrible, terrible idea to make the winner of the All-Star team have home field advantage. I thought that was a disaster of a move. The All-Star game is just a throwaway. People are out there. I mean, people don't want to be embarrassed, but winning is not the only thing that matters. So to put something really, really valuable at stake during a meaningless game, I think is a mistake.
Well, do you think they tried more when that was, the caveat in the winning team?
There's only one thing that makes professional athletes try more. Money. And like Michael says, if they could have saved the NBA All-Star game if they would have said, here's $12 million in a pool, the winner gets it all, the loser gets 0, then they would have tried.
No, but
now it's too late, and that All-Star game's going to get canceled.
But I think they tried. They tried more when that thing was in effect.
Yeah. You do think they tried more?
They did.
You like
they
it?
They did try more. It was okay.
It was bad Bud Selig.
The starters play one inning, and then they jump on their jets and fly.
Hey,
home.
by the way, the only reason Bryce Harper and Aaron Judge have been announced, were they the leading vote getters?
Yeah, they
in
were the
each
two
league?
top. Yeah,
okay,
two top
got
vote
it. So and the rest of them come out today.
4 o'clock.
Harper got more votes than Ohtani?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Especially,
did you vote?
Don't they vote in
Did you vote?
Well, I kind of forgot.
Okay.
I don't know if they
don't vote in
Japan. I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. There is your What's Up Fool. I promised you a little woj on what the Lakers do from here. Plus, employers say that recent college graduates are bad at job interviews, and you cannot believe how bad. I'll explain that coming up next. Mason in Ireland, Michael's here, Pepe's here, 710 ESPN.
What we're celebrating is the opening of the first Cosm ever. Greatest trophy in sports. We'll do it! Over a hat-trick.
Man, it's blown up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
Hey, it's Travis, and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the chance to once again nominate an all-star student from your community. So if you're a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or anyone else who knows an all-star in the classroom, the community, and the field, nominate your student at ESPNLA.com and they could win $500. 5 students will be chosen and invited to All-Star Friday night to meet the 710 family and a chance to join the play-by-play team. Thanks to Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC. Come see what all the fun's about.
thing I wanted to say is I heard Mason Morales talking about Dom and sub. Morales, I guarantee you're a sub, man.
Listen, here we go the day before the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July weekend as we get it going. If you're out of work and you're sitting in traffic or you're running around picking up stuff from the market for the barbecues tomorrow, keep us locked in. Mason Ireland will get you through it. And all the reaction. LeBron signs that deal 2 years, yo. We'll hear what the voice of the Lakers, Johnny I, thinks. Mace is here with all his wackiness. And Pepe Montilla. And the Lakers world champion that's been in the news quite a bit this week, Michael Thompson, MT, will be here. And MT's going to tell us how excited he is to be part of All-Star Friday night, next Friday night at the West Covina Sportsplex. Yes, MT and Pepe in the booth with me. That's going to be fun and frivolity, tomfoolery, and hijinks. Let's get to it. Celebrating their 20th year at ESPN LA. The Hall of Famers, the biggest show on the radio.
We're talking about Bronny in the second round, and we got to draft our All-Star. What
are we doing?
What are we doing?
Mason and Ireland, July 3rd, right now.
All right, it is the day before the 4th of July. I was thinking about going down to the marina for fireworks, but that is it's a nightmare to get into.
Good luck trying to park.
And get out of. There's not a lot of parking down there, but it's cool to go to a fireworks show. I think the people that are, like Bergman, you've got it right. You're doing fireworks at the Hollywood Bowl tonight.
Yep.
Which is great. Tomorrow night at Galaxy LAFC, they're doing fireworks after that game.
That'd be great.
At the Rose Bowl, that's another great place to see fireworks.
But aren't fireworks supposed to evolve by now? We've seen the same ones for the last 40 years.
Well, they've gone to this drone. Do you like the drones when they make the drones go up and form?
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
I like that.
Because the Dodgers sometimes
Who
will have
does
a
that?
drone show,
Yeah.
and sometimes they'll have a fireworks show on Fridays.
Yeah.
They kind of alternate. Yeah, fireworks are kind
They're
of.
all like the same.
Yeah, I don't know what are they supposed to do.
I don't know. Maybe make them shoot across the sky and crisscrossing, and I don't know. We got to come up with something different and just.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Michael, whatever you do, don't do any fireworks. You know
Why?
how you are. Because you cannot even light
A cigarette? A cigar?
gunpowder, man.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Bergman's doing his homemade fireworks, which is super risky.
It's so fun, though.
Yeah, but
you just
risky.
stand
What'd you
back
get?
by the
Bottle
pool
rockets?
and
What
they're
else
just
you get?
going up in
What'd
the
you-
air.
Bottle
Great.
rockets. What
What
else?
else you got?
No. There's the ones that you light and then they shoot up in the air.
They go 30 feet in the air. Big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Little pinwheels.
You know what I love?
I don't have
after,
to go anywhere.
What I
Michael,
love
it's in
after
front
the
of my
4th of
face.
July is where they send a drone over the city and you see all the people setting off fireworks all over the place.
yeah.
Have you ever seen that? It's
Yeah.
amazing how many fireworks there are.
Yes.
All right, so I promised this. The Lakers, in case you're just tuning in, let's update. They've signed no one. Now,
Got Bronny.
Now, here is Woj on what the Lakers are, what their options are now.
I think a lot of their moves and what's left are going to be minimum contracts, are going to be some moves on the edges, but there's not a dramatic deal for the Lakers to do out in the marketplace. They don't want to use their draft picks to get contracts off. They'll certainly use them if there's a player that makes sense as part of a bigger deal. But right now, they're not involved in any deals that certainly would land them a third star. They're seeing the landscape of this league and that the 3-star model with this salary cap doesn't work, or it's much more difficult for it to work. And I think the Lakers, they value the pick they made this year, Dalton Connect, and you'll certainly see him along with Bronny James out on the court starting in Summer League.
All right, so he's saying basically we're now tinkering around the edges. Now, there's been no tinkering so far. Aside from drafting Dalton Connect and Bronny James, the Lakers have not done a thing. We did find out Taurean Prince is going to be in Milwaukee this year, not here. We thought he might come back on a minimum contract. But essentially that's where the Lakers are. It's minimum contracts to build out the roster unless they're willing to move draft picks. And it sounds like from Woj, they aren't.
And you don't believe that hiring J.J. Redick and then today hiring Scott Brooks and Nate McMillan can make a difference?
I think in the end, talent is what wins. I am very high on J.J. I thought he was incredibly impressive. I think he's got the potential to be a really, really good NBA head coach, but you've got to have the tools to be able to win. And, you really are literally running it back. Literally running it back.
Oh, except that you've changed the entire people that are calling the shots.
Right, but in terms of players, in terms of roster.
Right, but this year, so I mentioned earlier that the lineup of Russell, Reeves, Rui, LeBron, and AD finished 18-6 at the end of last year before they got to the playoffs. I don't think J.J. Redick is going to bench Reeves and Russell and replace them with Cam Reddish and Taurean Prince. Well, now I can't do it with Taurean
No, it
Prince.
can't. Yeah.
But I think coaching can make a difference. Now, I'm not saying it's going to lead the Lakers to the title, but as I said earlier in the show, and Michael, I'm curious what you think, I don't think that many teams got better during free agency. I think Oklahoma City did. I'm talking about teams in the West. I think Oklahoma City did. I think Minnesota stood pat, and they were good last year, so they'll be good again.
And they lost Kyle Anderson.
And I think Dallas adding Clay will help.
Definitely help them.
They got a little better. And then Mace loves Denver, but I think Denver losing KCP and Reggie Jackson, they got a little worse.
That's a big loss for them.
So if you subscribe to my theory, Oklahoma City's going to be really good. Minnesota's going to be good. Dallas is going to be good. Everybody else is in the same boat.
But why are we everybody else?
Because that's the terms of our contracts dictate those moves. We can't make any. Nobody really made any moves except for Philly.
I think you're asking the wrong question, though, John.
What is the right question?
Okay, the right question is how many teams above the Lakers are there that are better? So it's not who got worse in the offseason.
I would say 3.
3. We already.
So you only think three
four.
teams are better than the Lakers?
At least.
Denver is the 4th team that I think right now, because Denver's had the Lakers numbers, I would say 4. But I would say right now, if I had to pick, I think the Lakers finished 5th.
Okay, so that means that you think the Kings, who have beaten the Lakers every single time they have played
3
in
out
the
of
last
4.
2 years.
3 out of 4.
Or 3 out of 4, whatever.
Yeah.
But they are much better. They're not better than the Lakers? You don't think that
Sacramento
the Kings
goes out in the first round every year.
No, but it doesn't matter. Are they better than the Lakers?
Who would you pick in a 7-game series between the Lakers if they played right now? Lakers and Kings.
The Kings.
Kings have never won a playoff series ever.
But they can beat the Lakers because they are better than the Lakers, and they have DeMontis Sabonis, who absolutely owns the Lakers.
AD.
Mike, who would you pick in a 7-game series between the Lakers and Sacramento?
Lakers because they're tougher.
Okay, it didn't seem that way when he played DeMontis Sabonis. Also, I would take the Pelicans over the Lakers.
Yeah,
because
you're in love with the Pelicans
for
some reason. They
by the way, if Zion didn't get injured with 3 minutes left in that game, the Lakers lose and then lose to the Kings and don't even make it to the actual first
Zion
round.
Doesn't get in. He doesn't eat another meal too. Which one's going to happen
Right, I mean,
first?
He was playing out of his mind.
But that is
in
part
that
of
game.
the deal with Zion. You can't count on.
But in
health.
that game this last year, he was fantastic till he got.
So
injured.
you're saying that New Orleans is going to be better than the Lakers because
I do think they're better.
Zion is going to be okay.
Zion and also DeJounte Murray is a big pickup. CJ McCollum is a really big pickup.
Hey, Mace, react to this tweet.
Okay, reacting away.
Sean Gray.
Hey, Sean.
Remind Mace that Vanderbilt and Vincent were out all last year, and now they're coming back. In your mind, does that make a difference?
I think Vanderbilt's a terrific defensive player. Obviously, limited offensively. Gabe Vincent, I don't know what the deal was with Gabe Vincent. I mean, he was really good in the playoffs 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a little bit like Kendrick Nunn. Never seen.
But he's a good defender and he can score.
Yeah, if he can play.
Okay.
Yeah, the jury's still out. I like Vanderbilt more than most people do.
I think he's an elite defender. I think he is a great defender. I think he's terribly limited offensively.
Right. But what you can't do, and what Darvin tried to do, is put Vanderbilt,
And
Reddish
in the
and
same lineup?
Prince out there with LeBron and AD. Because then you just double team LeBron and AD and let the other 3 guys
That's
shoot.
why I like the fact that McMillan and Brooks are.
They would have stopped that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course they will. They will go and tell Redick this is not working.
Right.
Okay.
I think they hit a home run with the coaching hires today. The question is, to Mace's point earlier, how much difference does the coaching make? Mace thinks it's minimal. I think it might be a little more than that.
I think players win games. It's a players' league.
So, like, if you could get Eric Spoelstra, it wouldn't be worth spending a ton of money because
There are some guys that it's different.
Right. But how do you know JJ's not one of those guys?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's one of those. I don't know. I mean, can you say he's one of those guys? Of course not. Nobody can.
We're going to find out, but I like what they did today.
You're confusing me.
How's that?
Because you said one thing and then you change it.
Which is what I say that I changed.
You said that the coaching doesn't count. The players win the games.
Yes.
But they need direction. And he just gave you the example of the Lakers when Phil Jackson got to be the coach.
I'll be honest. You don't have to sell me on J.J. Redick. I was very impressed with J.J. Redick.
But your point that you just made is fair. We don't know how good Redick's going to be.
Right.
I'm very high on him, and especially after today, after hiring Brooks, who I love, and Nate McMillan. Michael, that's a good hire, right? Nate McMillan.
Yeah.
I think that stacks the deck in the players' favor, that they're going to get better coaching than they had a year ago. The question is, and you've been asking it all day, are the players good enough?
Right.
And LeBron and AD are good enough.
Sure.
As
long as we had 70 games out of those guys.
Let me ask all three of you. Just an opinion. You guys know I'm on record as saying I'm a D'Angelo Russell fan, and I hope they keep him. But that doesn't mean I have any say in it. Mace, you first. Is D'Angelo Russell on the Laker roster when opening night happens this year?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything, John. I think he is.
Pepe, you think he's here?
I think he's going to say, and I really like D'Lo.
Yeah, Michael, what do you think? Is he still here?
Be here.
Bergman?
Yeah, he's going to be there.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Rob's got anything up his sleeve.
Well,
I think
the
he's wearing a
Jeremy
tank
Grant
top.
thing is still possible. If I was Portland,
he erased the board.
The board has nothing on it.
If I was
Rob's board.
Portland, I was surprised Chauncey survived in Portland.
They're going to give him one more year.
Because they're not competing, I don't even think, for a playoff spot. I think that the teams that there's 2 or 3 teams that are blatantly tanking.
For the Cooper Cup.
I mean, and I would say the 3 that are, in my opinion, not going anywhere are Portland, Washington, and especially Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn might be a 10-win team.
How about Detroit?
Well, they have Cade Cunningham. I like their roster. They have Cade Cunningham, who's a really good
too
player.
many similar players, wing players who can't shoot.
And then we like
Terrible.
Jalen Duren. He's a good player.
Yeah, but no offense. No offensive skills. Big men don't impress me if they can't score.
We need one.
We got one, Anthony Davis.
We need somebody to play the 5 so AD can slide to the 4.
You got the third best center in the game. What are you talking about? You need a center for? He's the third best center in basketball in the world.
Right, but he doesn't always want to play the 5.
We know what he wants.
So what?
What makes him the most effective?
I wanted to be Magic Johnson, but it couldn't happen.
Right?
No, you had to settle to become Rick Fox.
There you go. That's looking. The Rick Fox of my time.
Okay.
Anthony Davis needs to play the 5, and that's it.
I saw this, and
Well, you might have to.
Right, Pepe? What do you think?
That you're drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
Why?
Hey, Mace, do you agree with this? Hooper's X. Ham's coaching lost the Lakers anywhere from 5 to 15 games last season. I like Darvin a lot. I try really hard not to rip him because I think he's going to be a head coach again.
Is there anybody you don't like?
He likes everybody.
No, well, I
plays golf with
You
them.
go around just hugging everybody.
He plays golf with them. That's right.
No, I don't play golf with Darvin. I don't even know if Darvin plays golf. But the
Good thing Joseph. Well, I better not say it.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Is that a fair statement? 5 to 15 games?
No. I don't think coaches are worth 15 games. I don't think a coach makes a 15-game swing.
Depends who the coach is.
You would have to be. It would have to be a ham-handed hack to be.
No,
15
there are
games
some
different.
people that are out there that are ham-handed.
Wait a minute, but seriously, do you think a coach? I think
Eric Spoelstra's worth 15 games a year.
You think Eric Spoelstra wins 15 games a year?
I think to get 2 identical teams.
Yeah.
One team has any coach you want. Some average me.
Okay.
And the other team has Eric Spoelstra.
Right.
I think he makes them 15 games better.
And you make them 15 games worse?
No. They were always. I'm average. I'm going to do whatever. Like it's a wins above replacement. I think Eric Spoelstra's wins above replacement.
I agree. I think coaches make a difference on the margins. Like I think.
Yeah.
By the way, and Eric Spoelstra's
I think
a very unique case.
And I think one of the reasons Eric Spoelstra's a unique case is he has Pat Riley behind him.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
But most organizations, as we've seen, I'm going to help make your point here. Greg Popovich has 5 titles. The last 3 years they've been awful.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean they're explicitly in a rebuild.
But they have Wemby.
Yeah, but they have
a top 10 player in the NBA, and they didn't sniff the playoffs.
Agree. I don't think they will again this year.
But they're going to be better.
They'll be better, right? They'll be incrementally better.
So Darvin actually did probably lose about 5 to 15 games because
15.
Well, think about it. How many games did he not start Rui and he did start Taurean Prince? All of those games could have been differently with Rui starting.
So
as soon as Rui started
you're blaming it all on Prince. You're saying playing Prince.
No.
Was
That's a Darvin decision
for the Lakers.
They played Rui under 20 minutes a game during that time and played Taurean Prince 35. If they switched that, they probably win more games.
And you don't think that's going to change now?
No, I'm saying it would change.
It would.
Yeah, there's also no Taurean Prince to take over.
Yeah, he's gone. All right, real quick here. Ireland, have you lied?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you?
I have lied.
Okay.
So if you can identify one of our lies. Well, no, you only have to name one. In other words, one
and then the
winner
other, but
gets,
we're going to get two winners.
Two winners, right.
Gotcha.
One winner gets my lie, one winner gets Ireland's lie. The prize is a chance to see UFC 304 in shared reality at Cosm, Los Angeles. It's on July the 27th. You can be part of the action as Leon Edwards looks to defend the welterweight title against Bilal Muhammad at UFC 304. So if you know the lie, write something down. Maybe you're taking notes. Maybe you're ready for
this. I
this.
have no idea what your lie is. Do you know what mine is?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what John's is? Okay.
Do you guys have any guess on either lie?
Either one, not a clue. Oh, wait, no. I have one from Mason, actually.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's coming up for you. In the meantime, I want to do a public service announcement with some very talented professional people here, Ireland and Michael and Pepe and me. There are college graduates that are struggling with their job interviews.
Oh, okay. We're doing that next?
We'll do that next. I think we can be really, really helpful as a public service. That's coming up. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And we've got...
What we're celebrating is the opening of the first Cosm ever. And
Greatest trophy in sports.
Man, it's blown up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're going to lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's there. Oh no.
Biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, on this July 3rd. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. Enjoy it all. And don't forget, we'll be back here. I mean, not Mace, but we will have shows on Friday. The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. We'll be here Friday with you live and local, as usual, starting at 10 a.m. Right now, though, more of Mason and Ireland on this day before the 4th of July on 710 ESPN.
4th of July is on. You know, 4th of July, I guess most people probably not working on Friday now, right? It's a Thursday, so taking Friday off. Brian, you taking Friday off?
I wish. I'll be here.
Yeah, Greg, you taking Friday off?
I
You're
am taking Friday
That'll
off.
be here, of course. Ireland, you taking Friday off? Good for you.
I will be here.
I'm taking
You'll be
Friday
here
off.
with DeMarco and Laura.
Oh, you're off too?
I'm off, yeah.
You're off too?
No, I'll be here.
Okay.
It's the summer.
All right, so...
By the way, all of us here at 710 wishing you a very safe and happy 4th of July weekend. 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block is off for tomorrow, but you can hear it again on Friday. Tomorrow, you'll get Phillies Cubs starting at 10:30 a.m., then LAFC versus the Galaxy from the Rose Bowl. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Happy 4th of July to everybody from LA's Mega Sports Station, 710 ESPN.
How old will the U.S. be tomorrow?
The U.S. will be...
Correct.
250.
Nope.
245.
Nope. Pepe?
254.
248.
248.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, right in the ballpark. 248. Did you know that story about John Adams and Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah, died on the same day.
Died on the same day. Can you believe that? What are the odds of that? Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, who hated each other, died on the same day, and it was the 4th of July, right? I think they both died on the 4th of July.
Grant in L.A. says, Mason thinks NBA coaches are like radio producers. They have little or no impact. The talent decides the outcome.
Well, let me tell you, we've had probably 7 or 8 producers, and we're still here. So
Yep.
that's true. We
There you
change
go.
producers like the Lakers change head coaches. All right, so...
what's this interview thing?
Okay, so during job interviews, this came up this week. There was an Intelligent.com survey. Michael, you'd be good for this. So during job interviews, employers say recent college graduates have done this. 53% struggle with eye contact. You know, there's something to be said for looking somebody in the eye,
Because
shaking
they're
their
always
hand,
looking at phones.
shaking their hand
Yeah.
and saying, nice to meet you. By the way, handshake, really important. Have a good handshake.
Not really.
Oh, come on.
Michael and I prefer
you don't
bow.
Shake hands. You don't
Bow.
shake
Do
hands.
the bow.
But in business, people generally speak. Okay. Asked for
Not in
unreasonable
Japan,
compensation.
they
Half
bow.
of them asked for unreasonable compensation. You're starting at the bottom, dude. You don't get paid bank.
Well, you could ask for
I
it.
once made a horrific mistake in that area.
Okay.
I was making peanuts in Monroe, Louisiana, and I had a job interview in Beaumont, Texas, and it went extremely well, this interview. I just hit it off with this guy.
And Beaumont was bigger than Monroe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hit it off with this news director, and at the end of the interview, he goes, so, what's it going to cost to get you here? And at the time, I was making $10,500 a year. And I literally said to him, I go, man, and I was a news reporter, and I wanted to be he was going to make me a full-time sports guy.
Right.
And I said, I'm just going to have a moment of honesty with you. I make $10,500 a year. You beat that, and I'll come.
What?
And he looks at me, and he goes, never, ever answer that question again. And he writes down on a sheet. He goes, 19.5, and hands it to me. He goes, how's that? I went, done.
Wow.
And I go, just out of curiosity.
You're the worst negotiator ever.
Yeah.
Right, what I learned from it.
Yeah.
So what I learned from this is never give the first number.
Correct. Make them give a number.
Right.
And then you counter.
And so then after I go, how high could I have gone?
Yeah.
He goes, the number I had in my head was 24. If you would have asked for more than 24, I would have told you to get lost.
Yeah.
And I said, so I didn't even ask you for half that.
Right.
Yeah. But it all worked out.
So 21% of these college graduates refused to turn the camera on during a virtual interview.
So explain to me what the interview would then consist of.
It would consist of just voices going back.
Why do they
I have
refuse?
no idea.
I'll tell you this. If I'm interviewing somebody.
Yeah. Do you do it on Zoom sometimes?
Yeah. There's almost everything is done on Zoom. If I'm interviewing somebody and they don't
Wait,
turn
is
their
that
camera
true?
on, yeah.
Even now after COVID, you still do Zoom interviews?
It's always been Zoom interviews because people are from other places. I
Okay.
get people in Bristol and
Didn't know that.
Texas. Yeah. But if they don't have their camera on, you're not getting the job.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah,
no
I don't-
chance.
I don't understand. And then the last one is ridiculous. 19% of recent college graduates have brought a parent to their interview.
Oh,
Now, grow the F up. You're bringing your mom
Again,
or your
you
dad
lost
to
the
a
job.
job interview? What is wrong
That
with
would
kids?
be extremely weird to
No,
me.
that's a deal breaker immediately.
Exactly.
That's a red flag.
You need mom with you to be able to
and
accept the
these are
job.
college graduates?
This is their first
Greg, has
job
that
interview
ever
after
happened
college.
to you?
Yeah, if someone's like holding their hand, mommy.
No, but has that ever happened? You've
Has
interviewed a lot
no.
of people. Has that ever happened?
A mother or a father? No.
So if a mother or father showed up with them, would they immediately
I would
lose
say,
the job?
I would say, excuse me, why is your mother here with you? Well, I need to run every question by her. That's, yes, you lose the job because I'm not hiring the mom to.
Yeah.
And then you say,
Boy,
nice
those
to
are
meet
all
you.
really weird.
Very weird.
Nice
Very
to
weird.
meet you next.
Part of this is
What if she bought you a pie?
Yeah, there you go.
You're Pepe. Nice to meet you next.
Yeah. By the way, part of this I think is people coming out of COVID, and I don't want to turn my camera. Mom, please come with me to my job interview. They're dressing inappropriately. All this stuff.
Now
Kids didn't learn manners.
I will
and
say
shit.
this. I noticed, Greg, when we have a lot of these Zoom meetings at Good Karma,
I missed one. I think
that about
Yeah, let's talk about that again.
half the people, like let's say there's 30 people on it.
Yep.
About half of them don't turn their camera on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but they're not the focus of the meeting. They're
Right,
just
right.
listening in.
Yeah, I don't. I try to not turn my camera on. I don't want to.
I will.
I'm
only
in
try
bed.
to
by
turn
the
it
way.
on.
I always turn mine on.
I'm in bed, by the way. While
But that's
I'm
a
doing
different
these.
story.
I'll turn it on
We're
if I'm gonna
talking
talk.
about a different story because
Correct.
you guys all know each other.
Yes.
But if I'm going for my first interview and I don't want to show my face in camera, then they're not going to hire me.
Pepe, true story. One time, Kevin Demoff, the GM of the Rams, said, or not the GM, the president of the Rams,
yeah.
said to us, hey, I want to show you guys the new colors of the Rams. 9 o'clock Zoom meeting tomorrow morning. And we said, okay. And we're on it. So I get on the Zoom, and I'm there at my desk, and Kevin's at his desk, and the guy who came up with all the uniforms is at his desk. And Mason joins the Zoom, and he's in bed without a shirt on.
But I've got
and
the
I
covers
said to
pulled
Mace,
up. I've got
I
the
go,
covers
are
pulled
you,
up.
the thing happens, and there's 4 of us there. I go, Mace, are you in bed? And he goes, oh, yeah, sorry. And he pulls the covers up. And he goes, I'm ready now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anything wrong with that?
No, it's a casual meeting.
It was casual.
Right.
Plus, I know Kev. Kev and I go so far back.
You didn't know the guy.
Kev was an intern of ours. Do you realize that?
No, he was
an intern of
us. He was an intern
of me and Rick Schwartz.
years and years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he started.
Yeah. And he's, like most interns of ours, has surpassed us
Of
and
course
then
he
some.
has. Of course he has. All right, so 2 lies of the
I don't
day.
think we've ever done this before. I have
No.
2 lies at the same time.
So Ireland lied, I lied.
Pepe, you
Are
know
we
what they
going to
are?
let them, if they miss the first one, do we let them guess the second one? You can just get one shot.
I think you get one crack, right? One crack.
What do you think, Greg?
One crack.
One crack.
All right,
You call,
so
you
they
call
can-
and say, I have
They
Mason's
can
lie.
pick, and then they get one shot.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So, and the prize is great. Chance to be at UFC 304 in shared reality at Cosm, Los Angeles on July the 27th. 877-710 ESPN. 877-710 ESPN. We're liars. Figure out what we lied about. All right. 4th of July is tomorrow, as we've been talking about, and the holiday leads to busy time on the roads. You're driving, maybe you're driving to San Diego, or you're out to the desert, or where it's blazing hot, or wherever it is. You want to be extra, extra careful. In addition to this being a big day for people, spend some time in the water. A lot of people do. If you unfortunately do get injured on a boat or on some sort of watercraft, you've got rights to recover damages from your injury. So remember to call Jacob. Auto accident, truck accident, water injury, slip and fall, Uber, Lyft, whatever it is. If you're injured tonight, tomorrow, Jacob's team does not take time off. They're available when you need them. Call Jacob and his team will handle the details so you can go back to enjoying the holiday. He offers free consultations. You don't pay a dime unless he wins your case. So when you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Call Jacob. He is the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
CallJacob.com. And don't forget, follow Jacob on Instagram. Go to @call.jacob for great advice and prizes and more. And when you call Jacob, make sure you tell him Mason and Shadano from 710 sent you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Travis, and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the chance to once again nominate an all-star student from your community. So if you're a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or anyone else who knows an all-star in the classroom, the community, and the field, nominate your student at ESPNLA.com and they could win $500. 5 students will be chosen and invited to All-Star Friday night to meet the 710 family and a chance to join the play-by-play team. Thanks to Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC. Come see what all the fun's about.
What we're celebrating is the opening of the first Cosm ever.
Greatest trophy in sports.
Man, it's blowing up the scale. Come on. It's the fighting it. It's like 20 out of 10, and that's maybe 100 out of 10. It's unbelievable. It's been fantastic. I think you saw the faces as they opened up. They saw the experience for the first time. Great room. Thanks to everybody who came out, including good folks at ESPN.
In Ireland on this day before the 4th of July on 710 ESPN.
4th of July. So
this should be the anthem, huh? I like this.
It's a great song. This isn't Ray Charles, is it?
Is
it Ray Charles?
Yeah, nobody can do it like him.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a cool new spot in LA. It's called Cosm, C-O-S-M, Cosm. It's in Inglewood. And they have this unbelievable digital screens and all. It's hard to describe, but it's apparently spectacular. And you can see UFC 304 there, which is coming up on July the 27th. We've got 2 pairs of tickets right now. Now, I told a lie today, and Ireland told a lie today. So when we pick up your call, you say, I want to guess.
No, I already know. I got a list already.
Okay,
like,
you got a list.
Let's start.
Okay,
Jeremy
good.
in Santa Monica wants to guess your lie.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Jeremy, you're on ESPN LA. What do you think Mason lied about?
Mason, there's no way 19% of kids are showing up to job interviews with their parents. There's no way.
I'm sorry, it's 100% true according to intelligence.com.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's Rich in Covina. He wants to guess my lie.
Okay.
All right, Rich, you're on ESPN LA. What did I lie about?
You lied about the Lakers being good this year.
No.
Well,
It's
Mason
not
would-
a lie if you believe it's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, Nick in Los Angeles wants to guess Mason's lie. Nick, what did Mason lie about?
I'd say the eye contact.
No, the eye contact is real. All that stuff was real.
Okay, so don't quit guessing the stuff from the job interview
from
thing.
the
That was
last
all
segment.
Yeah.
It didn't happen in the last segment.
All right, here's Scott in Ventura who wants to guess my lie. Hey, Scott, you're on ESPN LA. What did I lie about?
How you guys doing? The Mandy's were great. The costumes were great. And I am going to go with Ireland and Jack's choice of restaurants.
100% right. Way to go, Scott. We are not going tonight to Five Guys. We are going to Big Walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but yeah, Scott, that was very,
You nailed it,
very
Scott.
astute. Way to go, man.
Congrats, man.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Laura. That guy's on line 3.
Yeah, that was good.
And
that
now,
was good. I never would have gotten that.
okay, Mace's lie is still out there.
You don't know mine, do you?
I don't. I have no idea.
Okay.
Victor in Norwalk. Hey, Victor, you're on ESPN LA. What did Mason lie about?
Hey, Mason. Hey, John. Hey, so I don't think Juan went to Erewhon for a smoothie.
Oh, that's a good guess. Is he right? Oh, way to go, Victor. Brian, that's what you thought?
That's what I thought too. Mace set that up all day.
Yeah,
too.
that had some serious legwork to it.
No, more than you think.
No.
He's in our meeting when I sat down to talk to him before the
That's
show.
like mine from yesterday when I got all excited. Greg, I watched Coco.
He sat there with me, and Brian came in and he was
And
telling this
complained
whole
about the
story.
turmeric.
done.
Yeah.
Victor, way to go.
Way
I'm
to
gonna
go,
put you
Victor.
on hold, man. We'll see you at Cosm. That was those were both good lines.
Yeah,
That was
both
hard.
really solid. Yeah. Pepe, do you think you could manage doing a lie of the day? Oh, of course. It's coming up. It's called Potpourri of Lies.
Of course, and let me tell you something that I didn't say the last time.
Okay.
I really want to thank all the people that bought it for Game of Games and obviously Jacob and Ronnie, because this is the best segment in the radio.
Yeah, I love Game of Games. It is so much fun.
No, I enjoy Pepe's games.
I enjoy Pepe's games.
Because,
so confusing.
Well, because it's. I know that if going into it, if I have either Raquel Welch, Gina Lollobrigida, or Rita Hayworth,
yeah.
I'm going to be correct.
And Michael, you're a donkey, man.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
wait a minute. Is that where you got that? Did you get that from Bad Boys? You got that from Bad Boys. You're saying he's your donkey.
You're not, because you're not supposed to say us. Oops, I said it already.
Oh.
The radio.
Yeah. By the way, Pepe, you know that there are no Laker preseason games this year at Crypto. Do you know why?
Because they're working on fixing crypto.
No, well, yeah, partially right. They're tearing down the Clipper locker room.
Oh,
and
good.
doubling the size of the Lakers locker
You know what they should do? They
Right,
should get a
right.
big wrecking ball. And then it should be swing in and destroy the Clippers locker room.
With
Right.
the music, with
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
And so because of that, we're playing 2 games in Palm Springs. We might be playing 2
At the
games.
Acrisure place?
Yeah.
I heard that's really
might
cool.
be playing 2 games in Vegas. I got to check the schedule again. But
yeah.
all the preseason wrecking
What
ball.
day are we going to destroy the Clippers locker room?
I think
Big
it's already.
wrecking
I think it's
ball.
already been
Is it
destroyed.
already destroyed?
Yeah.
So if you're in Vegas, well, the Eagles are there. It's true.
Oh yeah, I'll try. I'm going to try and get
that's
in at
right.
the Sphere. Yeah.
Juan vetoes the Eagles. He says no way.
Oh, I love the Eagles.
I do too.
I saw him at the Forum last time
Why
they were
does he
there.
like the Eagles?
Because he's like a decade younger than me.
So?
Which is like 5 decades
So he doesn't
younger
like
than
the
you.
Stones or the Beatles?
No,
Stones
does
or
not.
Beatles?
Does
The
not.
Eagles are really, really good.
I think the Eagles are great.
What is he like, the Foo Fighters?
The Foo Fighters are playing. We have tickets to see the Foo
There you
Fighters.
go. Tell Juan he's got horrible
You've
taste.
Over at
never
BMO.
seen the Foo Fighters?
Please.
Dave
So
Grohl
don't
is
say
awesome,
anything.
I
man.
know who they are.
Yeah, Dave
Don't
Grohl
compare
is
them to-
awesome.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good. All right, so Game of Games time.
Maroon 5.
I like Maroon 5.
Maroon 5's
Me
good.
too. I
Yeah.
like Maroon 5.
Pepe's game today. How many lies are in this game, Pepe? How many lies?
Well, we won't know until we start playing.
12 questions.
Fuck 12. Well, we better get to the break. That's a lot.
All right, so coming up next is Game of Games. It is Pepe's Potpourri of Lies. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to talk about my friends at
Hey, it's Travis and the great folks at Rotolo Chevrolet and Capozio Buick GMC are giving you the...
smart, funny, great dentist. Monica would tell you that one of your most memorable features is your smile. And you can get the confidence you need and make a great first impression. You know, Mace was talking about all those job interviews. If you go in there with a knockout smile like Laura's, you'll get the job for sure. Go see Beverly Hills Ortho. Dr. Madden and her team are experts in Invisalign braces and the all-new InBrace technology. Those are braces behind your teeth. Check them out now at BeverlyHillsOrtho.com. Say goodbye to those bulky metal braces and hello to discreet, comfortable aligners that'll fit seamlessly into your lifestyle. Again, call or text Beverly Hills Orthodontics today. Here's the number, 310-785-0770. Again, 310-785-0770. And remember, whatever happens, you're always smiling at Beverly Hills Ortho. That's 310-785-0770 or BeverlyHillsOrtho.com. Again, that website, BeverlyHillsOrtho.com for more info.
It's 4th of July.
All right, first day spring training for Michael Funches. Team Sliwa is taking down Team Mason. In Ireland, you're going to lose $100,000 mythical money. Because look at this machine. He's ready. They ain't ready for you, Funch. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you, Funch. That's right, Funch. All right, we figured out where Funch can go. He can catch. I'm gonna put you at second base. Go play second base right now. It's over here. It's there. Oh no.
There's nothing like NHL hockey, LA Kings hockey on 710 ESPN. Welcome to the family.
Brand new partnership. We're excited to have the Kings right here, the home of the Los Angeles Kings. And Trav, now I just need an invitation to go catch a game.
You have been giving you one forever.
Now you have to cross the street. Now it's across the street.
Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go.
The Kings are back on 710 ESPN. Believe it or not, I did pregame for the Kings 25 years ago. Damn, I'm old. Luke Robitaille, the rest of the Kings organization couldn't be more excited. Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go. Nothing like live hockey. Nothing like seeing it in person. Nothing like watching it on TV. Nothing like listening to it on the radio. And we've got them on ESPN LA. Go Kings, go.
We're so excited. The LA Kings have found a new home right here on 710 ESPN. Can't wait to see you on the ice.
I want to congratulate the LA Kings. You are now on the greatest sports radio station in America, 710. And guess what? Now I get to be one of the ice girls at a Kings game. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go.
ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in L.A., Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and they're playing Sweet Little Lies, Pepe. It is Pepe's potpourri of lies. And Pepe, what have you put together for? Oh, there's the envelope.
What's it say?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it says for brilliant minds only. Sorry,
Oh, that's
MT.
me. Oh, that's me. I'm a brilliant mind. All right, we have 6 players. Brian Cohen, Laura Romo, Greg Bergman, Steve Mason, John Ireland, and Michael Thompson. Pepe, what's the game?
The game is potpourri.
Okay.
It's very serious.
Oh, it's serious. Oh, it's serious today.
I'm excellent
Okay.
at serious games.
Normally it's funny, but today it's serious.
Even Mike
has
is
a
gonna be
chance.
able to
Okay.
compete.
Okay.
Good. There we go.
Okay, first question is very, very easy.
Good.
Okay, pay attention. What is the capital of Finland? Oslo, Helsinki, or Amsterdam?
Brian, Oslo, Helsinki, or Amsterdam?
Helsinki.
Laura,
The first one.
Oslo. Greg,
Oslo.
Mace.
Helsinki.
I say Helsinki. Michael.
Helsinki. I'm the only one who's been there.
I've been there too.
Okay.
What's the answer, Pepe?
Helsinki.
Helsinki.
There
All
you
right.
go.
So Brian got it. Mace got it. Ireland got it. Michael got it. Here we go.
Who wrote the book A Clockwork Orange?
Well, what?
The book.
The book A Clockwork Orange. Okay.
Irvin Welsh, Anthony Burgess, or John King?
Laura.
John King?
Greg.
The second one.
Wait, which is who?
Anthony Burgess.
Okay. Mace.
I'm going to Anthony Bruce.
I'll also say Anthony Bruce. Michael.
Yeah, I'll go with you guys because I don't read.
Brian.
King.
Burgess.
Burgess. All right. So Mace got it. Ireland got it. Greg, you
Yes,
got
I
it.
did. I got
Okay. Here we go.
And me too.
Oh,
This
yeah.
should
Michael, Michael, Ireland, and Mason all have 2.
This should be very easy for all of you.
Okay.
So it's going to be extremely
Every
hard.
time you
Got
say
it.
That
that,
means
none
it'll
of
be
us
really
get
hard.
it. Yeah.
Where was ML Carr, the Boston Celtics player, born?
Oh, yeah. That's
Remember
super
ML
easy.
It's
Carr?
so random.
Okay.
So
No, but I
random.
mean,
We know him.
Everybody
Why
knows.
would you preface that with "This is very
Did you
easy"?
have
Everybody
ML Carr on your
knows.
bingo card today?
Everybody
ML Carr
knows
shout out.
ML
Was he
Carr
in the
because
NBA?
if you're a Laker fan,
60s
you
guy.
hate it.
Yeah,
we do hate
I
him.
do know ML Carr, and I hate his towel waving ass, but I don't know where he was born. What are the
It's
choices?
not so bad. North Carolina, South Carolina, or Florida?
Greg,
South Carolina.
Mace.
I know this one. Florida.
I know this one. North Carolina. Michael.
Yeah, North Carolina sounds familiar.
Brian.
Florida.
Laura.
North Carolina.
It is North Carolina.
I knew it was
I know
Carolina.
that because
Totally knew it.
Worthy, right?
How we
Worthy.
say it was?
Yeah. Laura, you got that, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so now everybody's on the board. It's Michael 3, John 3, Mace 2, everyone else 1. Okay. Go ahead.
This is one of your favorites,
Okay.
John. Where was Audrey Hepburn, the great actress, born? Switzerland, Belgium, or England?
Mace.
Belgium.
I think it's England. Michael.
I'm going Belgium.
Brian.
Switzerland.
Laura.
I'm going Switzerland.
Greg.
I'm with Ireland, England.
What's the answer?
Belgium.
Okay, so Mace got it. Michael
We're
got
bad,
it.
Brian.
Who else got it besides Mace and Michael? Anybody else
That's
gets
it.
Belgium?
That's it.
Okay, so Michael has the lead with 4.
Yes.
Mason and Ireland 3. Everyone else 1. All right, Pep, go ahead.
Okay. Who was the first player drafted in the first draft of the NBA? Charlie Shearer, Clifton McNeely, or Mark Workman?
Michael.
Say the first one again.
Charlie Shearer, Clifton McNeely, or Mark Workman?
Boys, McNeely sounds about right. McNeely.
Brian.
McNeely.
Laura.
I'll go with the crowd so far. McNeely.
Greg.
Sure, McNeely.
Mace.
I'm with McNeely. Oh, here's
have a
your chance. Here's your chance. Oh, try to steal it.
I
Do
am.
it. Do it.
A, sure.
Oh.
Who is it, Pepe?
You should have gone with McNeely.
I didn't think Michael knew it.
That sounded familiar.
Okay, so now Michael 5, Mason 4, Ireland 3, everybody else 2.
Got it.
Here we go.
Here it goes. Who wrote the book The Quiet American? Walker Percy, Joseph Conrad, or Graham Greene?
Brian.
Green.
Laura.
Also going green here.
Craig.
The second one.
Conrad.
All right, Mace.
I'm going to go green.
I can't afford to lose another one. I'll go green. Michael.
Conrad.
Who is it, Pepe?
Who said Conrad?
Me.
Michael.
And Greg. Was that the
Oopsie
second one?
daisy. It's
Yes!
wrong. It's wrong.
Graham Greene.
It's wrong. It's green.
Got it. Okay, so everybody got that except Michael?
No, I didn't. What was the second one?
Conrad.
I got it wrong.
Okay, so Mace got it right.
Yep.
Laura got it right.
Yep.
Brian got it right. All right, so here's the score. Mason 5, Michael 5, Ireland 4, Brian 3, Laura 3, Greg 2. Here we
Okay.
go.
Out yet?
This is
Not yet.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah, you've like lost your edge in this game.
Yeah, this game's too hard.
Okay, go
This
ahead, Pepe.
should be easy for you. Okay.
Oh, good.
Who was the Rookie of the Year in baseball in the National League in 1990? Chris Sable, David Justice, or Eric Karros?
1990.
Laura.
Trying to put myself in 1990.
Okay, what were the options? Sorry.
Say it again. Names.
Last time for these options. Go ahead.
Chris Sable, David Justice, or Eric Karros?
A.
Okay, you're going Chris Sabo. Greg.
Well, Karros was a Rookie of the Year, but I thought it was 91 or 2. It was the first
Sabo,
one.
Justice, or Karros.
I'll
Pick
go
one.
Sabo.
Mace.
I am going to go Justice.
I'm going to go Sabo. Michael.
I'm going to go Halle Berry's ex-husband, Justice.
Brian.
David Justice.
What's the answer?
It is David Justice.
Okay, so Michael's got the lead here.
Sedano
I got
got
that
one.
right, too.
He got it. He got it right.
You got that right. Oh, Mace is tied with him. Okay, so Pepe, how many are left?
4.
Okay.
Greg, you're still shockingly alive. Michael 6.
I'll get this one wrong and then be out.
Mason
Don't worry.
6. Ireland 4. Brian 4.
You're breaking my heart, Greg.
Laura 3.
Your questions
Greg.
are breaking mine.
Greg 2. You got to run the table here, Greg. All right, go ahead.
We know that Freddie Mercury, and in the end, he was English, right?
Right.
Okay. But where was he born?
Okay.
Zanzibar, Iran, or Tripoli?
Michael.
Tripoli.
Mace.
Tripoli.
Brian.
Iran.
I think it's Iran also. Greg.
Can I say Iran and still be alive?
Yeah.
Okay,
Think.
Iran.
Laura.
Iran.
What's the answer?
Tripoli.
Zanzibar.
Nobody got it. All right, that knocks Greg out.
Oh, man.
Two, right?
That's awful.
All right,
I know.
Pep, 3 left,
Got a
right?
few days to heal
Am I
up.
also out?
No.
Okay.
Come on, Laura.
That's how you want to
You
All
want
right,
that.
Pepe.
Number 9. When were the yellow cards introduced in soccer?
on,
Everybody's
bad
watching
Mexican.
soccer.
We're all
okay?
watching soccer.
And the World Cup of 62, 66, or 70?
Mace.
66.
Michael.
62.
Brian.
70.
I'll go 70. Laura.
70.
What's the answer?
70.
Oh! That tightens things
Everything's
up a
tight
bit
now,
here.
yeah.
Okay, Pepe, 10, 11, and 12. 3 left, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's the score. Mace 6, Michael 6, Ireland 5, Brian 5, Laura 4. Here we go.
Barn burner.
Here we go.
Okay, this should be easy for everybody.
Yes.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
saying that.
Where did the great Tom Flores, coach of the Raiders, go to school? Fresno State, Pacific, or Washington State?
Michael.
Fresno State.
Mace.
I think it is Fresno State.
I'm going to go Pacific. Brian.
Let's go Washington State.
Laura.
You know what? Let's go Washington.
Let's go Pacific.
Oh, I tied it up.
Tied it up.
Okay,
And I'm out.
Laura's out. 2 left. 3-way
Oh,
tie
man.
at the
Wah,
top
wah, wah.
between Mason, Ireland, and Michael. Brian, you're
Whoop-de-doo.
1 back.
You're also breaking my heart, Laura. Okay?
All right.
Whoopie-doo.
2 left, Pepe? Pepe, 2 left?
2 left.
Okay.
What movie won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1968? Midnight Cowboy, The Sound of Music, or Oliver?
That's actually really tough. They're all right there. In that range.
I got to go first. I can't believe I wouldn't know this, but I'm just going to do it because I don't know the answer. Sound of Music. Mace?
I think they all won Best Picture. I'm going to go Sound of Music also. I think 68 sounds right.
Michael?
Oliver.
Brian?
Sound of Music.
What's the answer?
Oliver.
Oh, no!
Michael has the lead.
Michael is taking a lead.
Brian, you are out.
Yeah.
You just guessed.
All right.
I remember
Nobody
that.
guessed right. All right, so here's
remembered
the
it.
situation. Michael has to go first. Mason and I have to go different. If you get this right, Michael, you win it.
Come on, Pepe. Black history. Black history.
All right, Pep,
Okay.
what's the last one?
In 1963, Sidney Poitier won the Best
He's
Actor
black.
Oscar for Lilies of the Field.
And he's also from the Bahamas.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What was his name in the movie? Joe Clay, Homer Smith, or Archie Rice?
John Clay, Homer Smith, or Archie Rice, Michael?
Boy, that's I've seen this movie. I'm going to go with Archie.
Okay, you're going Archie Rice. So I'm going to go John Clay. Mace,
I also think John Clay.
what's the answer?
Homer Smith!
Oh, damn it! It was right there for us.
Yes, I win, right?
Oh.
Just a tiebreaker.
Yeah, do the tiebreaker just for fun. Way to go, Michael.
Thank you. I told you the games are easy, Pepe.
That was a solid performance by MT.
What was the largest official attendance at a soccer match ever?
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody write a number down.
okay.
All right, Pet Monkey, you just guess. I'm going to say... All right. I guess... Do you got something, Mace?
I got.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, what are you going with?
I'm going to go 110,000.
Okay, 110. I have almost double that. I have 222,000. Mace?
I got 149,000 right in the middle.
Greg?
I got 117,000.
Laura?
120.
Brian?
132.
What's the answer?
173,850.
All right, so
Where was that at?
173 is either Mace. You were
Brazil?
24 off. I was 44 off. You win.
What stadium was that?
Wait,
Pepe?
wait,
Is
what's
that
the- yeah.
Azteca?
In Maracanã, in Brazil,
That's right, yeah.
July 16, 1950, the final between Brazil and Uruguay.
What was it like there, Pepe?
I wish I would have been there.
Yeah.
Because it was a great game.
Did we have any old actress shout-outs there? I don't think we had.
Yeah,
Audrey-
no,
Audrey
Sidney
Hepburn.
Poitier was from 63.
Oh, right.
And
you did go
Audrey
back.
Hepburn.
And Audrey
Yeah,
Hepburn.
and Audrey Hepburn. of
Born in
course.
Belgium.
Born in Belgium.
Okay, you won?
I won, Pepe.
You get
Yeah.
a prize.
What'd I
Here.
get?
What is the
See?
prize?
The Super Bonanza tickets for Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, you can go to Knott's Berry Farm. How about that? I can see Michael on
they
the
have rides
rides
there?
at
Oh,
you
Knott's
can take
Berry
Roman.
Farm.
Yeah, I guess I'll take Roman.
Yeah.
Here, see if they can take it.
that might be from 1963.
Hey, listen, Game of Games is brought to you by our friend Jacob and Ronnie. Everybody loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, something happens over the holiday, anybody can fight for you. Jacob can win for you. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. Let's hit the Super Stager.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
There you go. So, what do we...
Since I'm the only one working Friday, Beto's going to take me in.
Oh, okay. What noises are we hearing?
It's Pepe.
Is it Pepe?
That's not me.
All right. All right. Gianno, what's going on, man?
I'm good. I just want to look at Michael in the eye and say, thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
I mean, seriously. Yeah. Clay probably realized, wait, I got to be on the road with my dad all the time?
I think that actually
I'm out of here. There's no chance I'm coming to the Lakers.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have told him about bad check and curfew.
Yeah, right.
Knock on his door.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Beto. Don't leave. Sit down.
Oh, he said there's 3 Latinos here, so it's
Oh,
not.
that's
There's too
right.
many
Yeah, that's
already.
right.
We've overpassed the
over
quota.
the limit. That's right.
Yes.
You know what they call me? the white guy.
Yeah.
In this show.
Yeah.
The rich white guy.
So, I mean, really, thanks for nothing,
I tried
Michael.
it all. I went beyond the basketball part about the marina. Right there, he could park his boat.
Yeah,
Marina Del
right.
Rey.
Yeah.
He said he's got
No,
a
you didn't try everything.
Yeah, I tried that. Yeah.
Rocco, you'd babysit Rocco?
Babysit Rocco. He's got a home in Hermosa Beach already. Doesn't have to
Look
go
at
house
that.
hunting already in Dallas. I tried everything.
Maybe I'll see him this weekend. I might go to the beach.
Yeah.
You should have quit.
Yeah, I should
If
have.
you quit,
If you
then-
quit, he might have come.
I think you're
Yeah,
right.
right. That's
Would
true.
you quit,
Step
Michael,
down.
for him to play with the Lakers?
Oh yeah, I would have quit my
You
job.
would have quit.
Yeah, if
You
said-
wait a minute.
Wow.
You would not have.
If he would have made that the
Unbelievable.
criteria or the ultimatum, say I'll come if you quit. So you want to be on the road with him? I would have quit.
Really?
Nah, I don't believe it, man.
First of all, I don't think he would do that.
Such
but-
a liar.
Yeah, I don't think Clay would say it's either him or me. It's either him or me.
That would have. Now, hold on. That would have been the lead story on SportsCenter for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen because Julie would have said, no, Michael,
No.
you need to be gone.
Exactly.
She doesn't
That's
want
true.
you home
Yeah.
all year.
I would have been caught in a tough situation. you have to go. You have to go. No, I don't want you around. Gee, what do I do?
Yeah. So what are you guys going to do? Tick off all the Laker moves today? Is that what you're going to do on the show?
There's not a lot to tick her off,
I
is
know,
what I
that's
would
what-
say.
that's the
Mace
point.
thinks we're a lottery team this year.
Let me just say.
No, I don't think they're a
Let me
lottery
just say you're lying. I didn't say that.
Well,
you do that. You exaggerate a lot.
I said they were the 7th seed last year, and they're running it back.
Yeah. I would say that they are what they've been for the better part of a dozen years. Outside of 2 years, in the last dozen, they've never been better than a 7th seed. Now, they won a championship in there.
Yeah.
And they went to a conference finals in there even as a 7th seed.
Yeah.
But it just, there's not been the results. So I think that they are also stuck, and Rob has talked about this openly, where it is hard to make trades right now.
Yeah.
But you got to get creative. And
Yes.
also, that also means you can't get super attached to guys who aren't the quote-unquote foundations of the team.
Right.
To shake it up.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything anymore. See Golden State.
Oh, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. But I tell you one thing, training camps, we're going to have it's going to be like finals media day there because of LeBron and Bronny. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, I thought you were talking about Cowboy Clay, and Clay was going to come in like boots and spurs and a cowboy hat.
I'm talking about here.
Oh,
That's going to be
okay.
the center of the
Play it
media.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be like that.
Play for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Why not?
Media day, he should absolutely come in a
Definitely
cowboy hat.
should, yeah.
So do you guys go to fireworks? Do you go, Beto, for fireworks?
Our neighborhood, or where Pepe used to live, is, let's just say 4th of July has been going on for about a month.
Is that right?
Yeah. Easily.
It's
Easily.
easy.
Yeah. I got people in the house next to me that love setting off bottle rockets
Oh, really?
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, bottle. No. We're doing the boom.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm getting the
Oh,
booms.
yes. Emmys, yeah. So it
Aren't they
goes
illegal?
all crazy.
Aren't they illegal?
I mean, a lot of things are illegal.
Technically. So
Michael,
speeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at it's always great when they show that on Instagram or like the news, how other side of the 110 freeway, it just, woo!
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
lit up.
crazy. It's
Lit up. It's
crazy.
been going on for a while, yeah.
I don't know how my puppy dog's going to react. This is the first.
Yeah, I have a puppy dog
How's
too.
your
so
dog going to react?
He hears the ones, in like San Pedro fairly
Yep.
regularly. So he does react to those
But
at night.
not like hides under the bed.
No, he just barks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's really hard for the dog.
Yeah, it's not the best time of year for a dog.
Yeah.
I don't
Aren't you
like
supposed to
that.
like sedate them? You get them high, right?
you can give him a
I
little
get 'em
CBD.
high. I blow a little smoke their way. That's been done. It's been
So
done.
yeah, I mean, listen, there's that. Michael, what do they do out there where the rich people live?
We will stand on our balcony and look out over the view of the ocean and watch all the fireworks up and down the coast.
Look at
I'll
you.
see 'em from
that's
I'll-
a cool spot.
Yeah, I'll see them from Dana Point all the way down to by Camp Pendleton. I've
Man,
seen them.
you've come a long way.
Yes,
huh?
you have.
Yeah.
From
Yes,
the Jackson
you have.
5 to watching
from-
fireworks from the ocean in your balcony.
From Liberty City, from guys shooting their guns in the air. That's how we saw
There you
fireworks.
go.
that's what
He was bringing illegal fireworks from
Oh yeah,
From the Bahamas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man. I bet you've been doing that for years.
So how come you're not coaching the Bahamian national team?
I don't know, man.
Why weren't you on the staff at least?
I don't know. I didn't feel like traveling. You know, that's the reason. Spain would be nice, though. It'd be nice to be over there with the Spanish team, of the Bahamian team. I think they could win and get to Paris. Of course, they got to beat Spain in Spain.
Right.
They
That's-
beat Poland today.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
So wait a minute. So they've got who do they have?
Clay, DeAndre, Eric Gordon, right?
Eric Gordon, Kai
Buddy,
Jones.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield is on that team.
Yeah.
So
They've got a
it's
decent team.
Really
Right.
good team.
But Spain
Isaiah
is
Mobley,
hard.
Spain is
Evan
good,
Mobley's
yeah.
brother, Isaiah Mobley's on the team.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got some real NBA players.
Yeah.
And we got some younger kids who are in college who are like NBA prospects. So we got a real
It would
solid
be a
team.
fun thing. It would if the Bahamian
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Would it be as big as the
Jamaican Bob
bobsled?
bigger, I
Way
think.
bigger.
Would
Way
be
Bigger
bigger?
because basketball is bigger.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
we're,
be cool.
We're better than Mexico, Pepe.
That's okay with me.
And we probably beat you guys in soccer too.
Listen,
Probably.
we're better than
No,
you.
for sure, you
we're
would.
better than you, the Bahamians in a lot of things.
Like what?
Boxers.
We make better food.
Boxers?
They definitely got you boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
got
it.
you
Only
boxing.
boxing.
Yeah.
That's it.
And soccer too.
No,
No.
we beat you. I think we can beat you in soccer.
Jamaican soccer
No
right
way,
now.
no way.
We saw Mexico play. They don't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they don't play soccer.
How
over
do
there.
they?
Neither does Mexico.
Why isn't Mexico better?
Greedy owners, greedy rich guys. And,
Is that right?
Yeah.
There's a combination of things, right? So we had Hercules Gomez
I heard
on yesterday.
Yeah,
and he talked about like some of it is injuries, some of it is their best guys are not willing to play on the national team.
Yep.
And then another component that he didn't talk about, but was definitely something that we got a lot of tweets about, was just they don't send Mexico doesn't send their best players overseas to compete in like the Premier League and La Liga and all these other. They want it Liga MX, right? Like they want to keep them at home. And you don't get better that way. You get better by playing in the best leagues.
But you know why? Because whenever there is a good player that plays in Mexico, the owner of that player wants millions of
Right, he
dollars.
wants a big exchange fee.
Big transfer fee.
Big transfer fee. Who was the last one? Chicharito was the last one to play overseas?
No, there's few
Raul's
there.
in Germany right now.
Jimenez
So
is
basically,
playing.
all the owners are like billionaires.
Yeah.
So, hey, you're a good 18-year-old prospect. If somebody from England wants you, cool, I want a bunch of money. And if okay, but you know what? Let me keep him from my like the Yankees will outbid the Tampa Bay Rays, so they want to keep him here. So that doesn't allow them to develop. So like they're the best in Mexico, which is great.
But they don't
it's
get
not-
the development of
They're
being over in the
very,
EPL.
very
They'll
few
be, they're
that
the
play
best where they're
overseas.
at, but they're not. If they go to Europe, they'll be one of them, just one event.
So
many.
Team USA, U.S. men's national team, we've got guys that play.
Yeah,
in the
They've got
EPL.
more than they've ever
all
had.
of
Yeah.
them.
5 or 6.
This
Right
is
on.
supposed to be the golden age of
Yeah.
soccer for the U.S. But what like Herc was saying yesterday was, look, enough's enough. Like you've hit like a plateau, right? Like you've hit a ceiling, and you need to break through that ceiling. Considering, like he's saying, when I played on the World Cup team in 2010, like we didn't have the advantages these guys have now. All the training, the stuff the money that's been poured in. Although the money that's being poured in the U.S. is still nothing in compared to some of these other countries in regards to training kids at a very young age.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
We do that in some sports, right? Like gymnastics, kids get pegged very young, right, to be gymnasts and whatnot. But for whatever reason, in some of the in the professional sports, we don't do that like other countries do.
But the U.S. soccer team has very good players. They're going to be good in 2 years. But you know what they need? They need a better coach.
They do need a better coach.
And also, soccer in the United States is a country club sport. It's
Right,
super expensive.
It's a pickup sport in every other country. You know what I mean?
Why is it not a pickup sport here?
Because it's
cheap.
So
It's easy to play. It's cheap.
It is, but the development. So if you want
The
to play
politics
if you
involved.
want to play club soccer, you know where all the tournaments are at, base? Michael's neighborhood.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Really?
Oh yeah. You're looking at thousands of dollars. My daughter's in it. And she's not even
It's
at the top.
very-
level.
Occasionally, you'll get some stuff in the IE, but that's
so
it.
but it's thousands of dollars. You're going towards $10,000 a year for a kid in club soccer.
Wow.
And
Same with
we're talking
baseball.
about young kid.
Same with
not
baseball.
yeah.
Same with baseball.
It is very expensive.
It's super
Very
expensive.
Club sports is absurd.
Mace, if you look at the way
Your kids didn't play club sports, did they?
Yeah. I mean, they played all that baseball and stuff.
Yeah.
but
Basketball,
it's
soccer.
When you look at the demographics of Team USA, both male and female, you're not getting kids from rough neighborhoods. You're getting kids from country club spots. You're getting kids from the coast. You're getting them from everywhere else. It's just because the development and the access to it. So if you're looking at the way the Team USA goes and picks people, it's not exactly in the best athletes. You're getting the kids who are through the development program.
So, Mace, here's what you should you should write that soccer should become a non-country club sport in LA, so that way we can get the best kids
Yeah,
to
I
play.
just can't believe it's a country club sport.
Oh my God! Thousands for each tournament you play. You're looking at close to 1,000 per team to get into.
In other countries, it's the national sport.
Yeah.
Right. It's pickup anywhere.
Yeah,
Everybody plays it.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like
it's, basketball is
Right.
our soccer.
Right.
In terms of
Right.
pickups.
You just need a hoop and a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Wow. I mean,
So it
Michael,
doesn't sound like we're
Michael
getting any better.
Did you guys use what did you when you were growing up? Like how many gyms were there in the Bahamas when you were growing up?
None. But we just
You played outdoor courts?
and threw around a coconut. We used a coconut.
Get out of here.
Did you use a coconut?
Yeah, it was tough dribbling. You had to be a good dribbler.
Yeah, that's tough. On the sand, too.
I set him up for that
On the
perfectly.
sand, yeah.
You hit a home run on that one.
You said it before.
Exactly. Pepe was going to say it. So
What did Chick say that
Coconut's falling on my head.
Yep.
Yeah, he was right.
We know that.
Exactly.
You need you need braces for your brain.
Exactly.
So, Shadano, you're out for this year's softball, which is a bummer.
I
'cause
am.
I
I'll
could
be in
really,
summer league.
I could
I'm doing
really
Bronny's
use you.
first game.
Oh, are you really?
Well, that's going to be a sellout.
Yeah,
just like Wemby last year.
Oh yeah.
What's the date on that?
It's Friday at 4:30 Pacific.
Oh wow.
So 7:30 Eastern.
He's
cool.
the male Caitlin Clark now.
He is going to get a lot of attention. That's for sure.
Yeah. How about your girl Caitlin Clark? They got clobbered last night.
Yeah, they
Man,
did.
She's
played much better.
No,
And she
is not the same player. That coach is horrible. They don't let her play to her strength. Remember how she played at Iowa? Daring, just fearless. She comes down the court now. She's basically just a routine point guard.
She's become a very good point guard, though.
Passes the ball and goes stands in the corner and watches her teammates not pass the ball back to her. I'm so disappointed in her that she's allowing this coach to change her game. People don't go. 20,000 people were there yesterday. They weren't there to watch Caitlin Clark take 10 shots. They want to see a pull up from the logo. She doesn't do it anymore. She's scared. And another thing, too, I need to talk to her. She's got to learn how to score going to her right.
Yeah.
She only can shoot when she goes left.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Caitlin, go right and just go.
And
to the
everybody
floater.
knows that.
Yes. And so they're just pushing her right. She doesn't even look to go to the basket. Yeah. So I'm disappointed in her.
You know, I was looking at something today, and this speaks volumes about where the WNBA is. Last year, the top vote getter for WNBA All-Star Game was Brianna Stewart with 87,000 votes.
Yeah.
This year, Aaliyah Boston has got 618,000 votes. Yes. Caitlin Clark, she's number 2. Caitlin Clark is number 1 with 700,000 votes. But last year, nobody had more than 100,000 votes. And this year, you're talking about 700, 600 votes.
I mean, back-to-back
votes.
weeks on ESPN, you had games of over 2 million people watching.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But this is going to wear off because she's turned into a pedestrian player. She's not the player she used to be.
You don't think now?
The physicality wore her down early, I thought.
But
she played 9 games in 20 days. Like, that's a lot.
But her style has changed.
See, I would argue, though, Michael, that a lot of people, because of Caitlin Clark, checked in, saw that this is a really good game to watch, and now are coming back, whether Caitlin's in that game or not.
The numbers are up across the board, even in non-Caitlin games, in a big way.
Hey, there's also a WNBA for Dummies at 6:15.
At 6:15.
What is WNBA for Dummies?
Well, basically, because Cappy's the dummy, so we just were teaching him WNBA. So every day we do like a little snippet for Cappy, like a couple of things, you know, so he understands.
I tell you, I was listening to your 6 o'clock hour last night. The 6 o'clock hour is the best.
It's the underrated hour because we're a lot looser by 6 o'clock.
Very loose.
I'll put it in terms that Pepe can understand. You know what they've done with Caitlin Clark? It would be like turning Messi into a defender. That's what they've done with her.
No, that's exaggerated.
She's not the same player, man.
No, because it's a different animal when you come to the WNBA.
With real women who are bigger, stronger than her, and she needs to get used to the physicality, Michael. I will say this. She has more holes in her game, to your point, that I didn't realize when I watched her in college.
But she's going to have to adjust to that, and she's going to be...
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Yes.
All right. Well, she better change the coach.
So what about the 6 o'clock, the 6 o'clock hour?
Wait. If three Latinos said that she's fine, then forget about you. Right?
I never disagree with Michael. Michael's the best.
It's right.
So you guys get so loose. What I love about it is the Cappy just randomly. It doesn't seem like there's a through line.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's just like jumping around, just crazy. And last night, I did give him the shortstop job.
Yeah.
Officially.
I saw
last
that
night.
on text.
I don't think
text.
he can play, but I like his swagger.
No, Cappy can play.
You think he's
Cappy's
think he can play shortstop?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Okay, that's where
do you
we're
think before we go, you think Mace will come to our Phil training dinner?
No
I
chance.
bet you would. Pepe was supposed to come last week.
I don't
but he
think I've
couldn't make
ever
it.
been invited.
No,
that's
it's a bunch of boxing guys.
It's me, Steve Kim, and a bunch of Latinos.
Oh, Steve
talking
Kim. I
boxing.
haven't seen him in years.
And Doug Krikorian.
Oh, I love Doug.
And I had the concert.
I know you couldn't. You backed out. But
so field trainings once a month. Old guys just tell boxing stories and complain about politics. And
Talk
Michael
Lakers.
fits in great.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Phil, they get there about 6. They leave around 10. Michael brings some wine. Phil comes from the back and hangs out, tells stories. Krikorian is fantastic.
Krikorian's great.
Pepe, you come to the next one, August 7th. Pepe, we were supposed to go this week, but Beto's out of town. Kim's out of town.
We'll get there.
Let me know.
We should invite Sedano. I think he'll come with us.
I can't go August 7th because I'll be in on the East Coast because I've got the college football seminar. But
there's a bunch of guys that listen
but
to the station.
I'll go one.
We do it a lot.
Yeah.
We'll do it
once a month. They do it, so it's a good time.
I'll go do it.
Yeah,
What the
man,
hell?
let's
All
take
right. Where is it?
Mace.
Field trainings in Long Beach.
Long Beach Boulevard.
I'll come down.
Yeah,
sounds fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I look forward to
That's
it.
where Big Joe and Doug took Frank McCourt there once.
No, really?
They did their live show from there. You were working here, guy.
Was I?
Yes.
I don't remember a show with Frank McCourt.
They took Frank
You don't
McCourt.
remember a lot of things.
I
if we're
don't,
being
but I
honest.
don't remember a show with Frank McCourt where he was on the radio.
He went to field training. It was Joe and Doug's anniversary. He went to field trainings. The show was in the patio, and he hung out with them for about an hour on the air. That was before he got all caught up in all that other crazy stuff.
Right.
But he was there.
But he was the owner.
Yeah, he was the owner.
He
of
was the Dodgers
Yeah,
owner
I
then.
was. You were working here. I know this.
Yeah.
Because I was working. Bass State was already gone, so I was working behind the scenes. So yeah.
Next time we go, dinner's on me, Beto.
Yeah.
Guys have picked up the check on me twice. Dinner's on me.
I
next time.
heard that Michael spends money. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
but
He
I
does.
heard it.
I've been to one of those
You
dinners
can go on our
in
dinners,
Denver.
right? Yeah, that's right, in Denver, yeah.
Yeah, I want to interrupt to say thank you, Pepe. Thank you, Michael, Ireland, wherever you are. Thank you.
It sounds like he's passed. Like he's no longer
somewhere out there. Shinano and Beto coming at you now.